So why is Allah saying to him the following ayah? Stay away, Ya Muhammad, from idols.
You're supposed to be a follower of Jesus, and you're using words like that.
Well,
And
it's
you
not my
expect people to
words.
believe you're serious.
It's not my words. It's the words of Allah. Are you embarrassed of Allah? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. We are live. You are listening to the live broadcast of your friendly neighbor, stream doctor and Christian apologist. The warrior for Christ and enemy of Allah and his messenger. This is your favorite YouTuber. Now, speaking from cave, Hira. Rob Christian. Please fasten your seatbelts. Houston, we are ready for takeoff. We are back, baby. We are live, baby. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome. God bless you. Nice to see you. Welcome. God bless. Hello. I hope everybody is doing okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. We had family visiting over. So please bear with me. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. God bless you. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope everybody in the live chat who is watching is healthy, safe, whole, and okay. God bless you. God bless your loved ones. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Edmonds, the light of Christ. Salam al-Masih. How are you? Dragon Daenerys. God bless you, dear sister. Christian N. Welcome, my friend. Harold Johnson. Phil Herrera present. What's up, buddy? I'm not sure if there are more admins. Chloe Waked. Hello, dear sister. How are you? All right. I think I mentioned all the admins present. And if I forgot to mention any one of them, please forgive me. God bless you. All the admins, keep them in your prayers, guys. Our dear beloved admins who are always doing an amazing job, taking care of the live chat, providing the references in the comment section. And don't forget about the timestamps. People like Dragon Daenerys or David Rai or Sheikh Umud, always taking care of that. So thank you, admins. Thank you so much. I'm really blessed to have such an awesome team of admins. God bless you guys. Also, hello to our regulars and new subscribers who are here for the very first time. Hello, Frank Cedrix. Nice to see you again, brother. Truth Teller. Min Han. Christian preacher, daughter of Christ. Nice to see you. Welcome, dear sister. Salam and Masih. Salam wa ni'mah. Nice to see you here. I hope you are the daughter of Christ. God bless you. The same daughter of Christ that is doing live shows with our dear sister Hatun from DCCI. Nice to see you. Papa Mom. I'm not sure if I already mentioned you. I'm Gold. Love and Peace. Acts 2:38. Nice to see you. Welcome. John Doe. Ahsan Ismail. Nice to know that you're from Germany. Welcome. You are welcome anyway. Welcome. Somali Christian TV, ex-Muslim. Nice to see you, dear brother and sister. Guys, subscribe to Somalia Christian TV, their YouTube channel. They have an awesome YouTube channel. Juliet Ibrahim, Salam al-Masih, Salam wa Ni'mah, peace of Christ to you as well. Welcome. Guys, I'm not going to mention all of the names, but you're all welcome. I love all of you. Welcome nice to see you. Thank you for your support. God bless you. All right, guys. As you see, today's topic, we're going to talk about Aisha. But before we actually start, as you know, we always start with a nice prayer. We need to ask the living God of the Holy Bible to bless today's live stream and everybody who's here now listening and watching. So I want you to pray with me. Please pray with me. باسم الآب والابن والروح القدس إله واحد. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. بشيمابو وبرو روح قديش حاد الله الشرير آمين. We pray. Lord, thank you for allowing us to do another live stream again on short notice. Thank you for this awesome audience and subscribers who are always here to support us day in, day out for so many years now. Please bless this very live stream, oh Lord, and everybody who is here now and listening and watching. Also, keep my wife, my pregnant wife, and baby boy healthy and safe. Protect them and bless them, oh Father. And Lord Christ, oh blessed Son of God, please protect all the Christians on this planet who are persecuted in your holy name, O Christ, your name above all names. Our Christian brothers and sisters in countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Indonesia, Malaysia, countries like Egypt, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and in the rest of the countries which we did not mention, O Lord. Yes, Lord, please, Lord. Yes, Lord, please, Lord. God over them, protect them. Lord Christ, I pray to you, I beg you and ask you to cleanse us with your holy blood and fill us with your Holy Spirit. Please, Lord, shine your holy light on all of us, including the Muslims who might be in need, who might be here to learn about the true face of Islam. Those truth seekers, we have hope for such people. Please, Lord, open their eyes so also they can be saved. Christ, fill me with your Holy Spirit and loosen my tongue today and guide me on this very live stream so I can speak the truth, nothing but the truth, al-haq, without error or any shame, O Lord. And please give us wisdom and courage to do whatever needs to be done. In your holy name, O Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Amen. Welcome, everybody. God bless you. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Again, for the people who just joined, speaking from Cave, Hira. We are live. Welcome, everybody. Let us actually start. Let me switch the screens. And let us go from there. All right, guys. Today's topic, as you see in the video title, is Aisha or was Aisha a bad girl? And some people wanted me to switch the wording because before that I had Aisha, a bad woman. So I feel you, I understand you. So I had to change it to girl. So not a woman because she was never a woman to speak of. She was a little girl when Muhammad split her in half at the age of 9, right, guys? So we changed it from woman to girl. All right. We cannot be political correct. So yeah, you're correct, guys. So I changed it. It's a bad girl. A bad girl. Yeah. So guys, today's live show will be about Aisha. I'm not sure if I've done such a live show before, but anyway, it's never too late. As we all know, my friends, Aisha, baby girl Aisha, suffered a lot at the hands of the child molester, prophet of Islam, in her prepubescent life. When Aisha was a little girl, Muhammad the child molester, raped and molested Aisha at a very young age, and she even lost her hair, according to some narrations, as a young girl because of all the disgusting things that Muhammad used to do to her. Remember, Aisha did not reach the age of puberty yet when Muhammad sexually abused her, yet Muslims need to bring all kind of false translations of certain hadith to sugarcoat. We call that in the Arabic tarqiyah, fixing, sugarcoating and fixing what the Arabic does not say in the hadith, just to cover up the pedophilia actions of their filthy, nasty prophet with an eye, Muhammad. Aisha truly suffered from rape and physical abuse, which changed her life totally and completely. After Muhammad's death, Muhammad even forced her to live a lonely life without any other husband in her life, because Muhammad forbid any man to remarry his wives after his death. Muhammad was even, at such an old age, Muhammad was nothing but a narcissist, right? Even Talha, one of the main Sahabis, Talha himself, who was promised, was one of the 10 Sahaba who was promised Jannah. That Talha, one of the main companions, said, I will marry Aisha after your death, O Muhammad, O Nabi Allah. But because Muhammad was so jealous, he forbid his Sahaba to marry any of his wives, including, of course, Aisha. How sad that must have been for these wives of Muhammad to live lonely lives without men in their lives. And remember, Aisha was still far too young. She was around 18 years old when Muhammad died. But Muhammad, because he was, even after his death, he felt he was jealous. He did not want any Muslim man to marry his wife. And how convenient, of course, an ayah comes down from Allah supposedly to forbid any man to marry the wives of Muhammad. The child rapist Muhammad damaged Aisha so harshly, guys, that this poor Aisha was left damaged physically and mentally, that she even started to adapt same nasty behaviors as her molester, her husband Muhammad. And we're going to prove that today on this very live stream. So without further ado, let us take a deep dive like Yasser Qadi and show you from the most authentic sources what kind of filthy, nasty little girl Aisha became because of Muhammad. He sexually abused her, physically abused her, that she started to become like him. So let us take a deep dive just like Dr. Yasser Qadi.
When you do a deep dive,
I'm a scuba diver.
when you do a deep dive,
I'm a scuba diver.
things get very, very awkward and difficult. When you do a deep
So let us take a deep dive and take the advice of Dr. Yasser Qadi. And today's live show, guys, I really want to ask you, I need your help, guys, because I'm shadow banned. So I ask you to invite as many people as you can. Share the link to today's live show on social media, please. I need your help. Without you, we cannot do this and reach as many people as we can. My YouTube channel is demonetized by YouTube, and automatically we have, from experience, we know that such YouTube channels will be also shadow banned, because we are not getting YouTube any money, right? Because it's nothing but a business. YouTube is a business for YouTube, and if you don't earn YouTube money, of course they're going to try all kind of things, especially if you speak against Islam, to shadow ban you. So please share the link on social media, guys. Invite. Thank you so much. All right. Let us talk about Aisha. We told you guys, Muhammad, is he actually a prophet? Ya Muslimin, if you think he's a prophet, you can call me live on air. Let me open Skype. If there is any Muslim out there who thinks he has the courage or the knowledge to call us live on air, any Muslim out there who thinks he has the courage and the knowledge out there, let us have a nice conversation. And I want you to defend your prophet today and his wife Aisha, because today's topic is about Aisha. So let us see what the Islamic sources, especially the Sunni Islamic sources, say. Because remember, the 10% of the Muslim population on this planet, the Shia, they curse Aisha, they hate her. You have no idea how much hate the Shia have for Aisha and for someone like her father, Abu Bakr. So they hate her and they will try always to attack her and curse her left and right? So, the Shia will be happy, but the Sunni Muslims who are going to watch today's live show, they are going to get very, very triggered. And I'm going only to quote the most authentic sources, guy. We're not going to quote anything that is not accepted or maybe a scholar who is not reliable. No. You know how Muslims are. They always play the da'if and sahih game. So let us not, let us not give them any excuses because, Islam is such an indefensible cult. They always need to play the da'if and sahih game, right, guys? So let us go there. Somali Christian TV, ex-Muslim, why they hate her brother? You mean Abdullah ibn Abu Bakr? Well, because Abdullah ibn Abu Bakr, he was one of the guys who was responsible for killing Uthman, right? For killing Uthman. So that's not my topic, brother and sister, but that's what the answer for your question could be. So guys, let us start with this hadith that you see here. Like I said, Muslims will always do tarqiyah, fixing, to what the hadith in the Arabic does not say. And here's an example. Here is hadith number 4933 from Sunan Abi Dawood, a very famous hadith that the Muslims love to quote and misquote because they use false translation. These EF Dawah boys who don't know Arabic, I caught them the other day. They use the false translation. Look, if I make it bigger, the text here says, Abu Dawood said, that is to say, Aisha, because this is about Aisha playing with a swing, with her, swinging. She was swinging. And Ruman wanted to prepare her for the wedding with Muhammad. And at this time, guys, Aisha is supposedly 9 years old, right? Sorry, a 6-year-old? This is, let's see, the messenger married me when I was 7 or 6, okay? When we came to Medina, some women came, according to, came to me when I was swinging. So this is when Aisha was about to get married. Abu Dawood said, that is to say, I menstruated. That's a lie. So at this time, according to the context, she should have been around 9 years. So she married at the age of 6 or 7. But when Muhammad wanted to have sex with her, complete the marriage by sleeping with Aisha, she was 9 years old. So what do Sunni Muslims do who do not know Arabic? They will go to this false translation and they say, look, Aisha already had her first menstruation cycle. But that's a lie because the Arabic does not say that. Look, it says, قال أبو داود أي تنفست, meaning she breathed. Why? Because she was swinging on her swing, she was playing, she was running, and when she reached the door, Ruman halted her, so she was laughing. You see, Aisha was bursting in laughter, so she was out of breath. These filthy liars, and filthy is actually, it's too much respect to call them filthy. They are disgusting, filthy liars and deceivers. They need to lie about what the Arabic does not say, doing tarqiyah, doing fixing, because they want to protect Muhammad from us calling him a filthy pedophile, because he was a pedophile. Look, the Arabic says, she breathed, ay tanaffasat. How did breathing, because she's out of breath, she's running, how did it become menstruating? You see, Sunni Muslims, do you see how you are being deceived? Do you see how they brainwash you by using false translation? Look at this disgusting fixing, man. You see, Muslims are too embarrassed about the pedophile prophet who married a prepubescent girl, Aisha. So they need to add all kind of stuff to protect Muhammad from being called a pedophile, a disgusting, filthy pedophile. And here is a good translation of the same hadith, Sunan Abi Dawood 4933, as you see. This is a correct English translation. Look, and the words again are ay tanaffasat. Here in the Arabic, ay tanaffasat. Turns out that the correct translation is, as you see, Aisha said, I started to breathe deeply. So there are correct translations of the same hadith without the fixing, without the false translation. Do you see, guys, how website like sunnah.com need to lie and add what the Arabic does not say? Do you see how Muslims who don't know Arabic, how they are getting deceived? And EF Dawah boys use this same false translation in a debate, as we showed you the other day when we did a live show about them, and spank them, expose their lies. And I know they are watching. So if the EF Dawah boys have any dignity, they will call me and say live on air, yes, we made a mistake, forgive us, you are correct, Rob. But we know these people have no honor, they have no dignity, they will never ever dare to call us, or let alone say sorry for deceiving their audience and trying to deceive the Christians. So the correct translation, as you see, Aisha was breathing. And this proves that Aisha was actually a pre-pubescent girl who did not reach the age of puberty yet when Muhammad slept with her, split her in half. What a poor, abused little child she was, as you see. So guys, like I said, because of the rape, because of the molestation of Aisha, Aisha was really scarred physically and mentally. Scars physically and mentally. And, you know, when you're going to be abused for 18 years at least, right? Until the age of 18 by a 54-year-old man, of course you're going to be scarred all your life. Imagine, guys, at the age of 9 being raped over and over by a filthy, disgusting 54-year-old man. Now, guys, let me also show you how Muhammad used to beat Aisha. This is a famous hadith. Like Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr, same story. Abu Bakr used to abuse Aisha and slap her, use her as a punching bag. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 4608. Let me give you the link. Even Abu Bakr used to beat his child, Aisha. Narrated Aisha, a necklace of mine was lost at this place, Al-Baida, and we were on our way to Medina. The Prophet made his camel kneel down and dismounted and laid his head on my lap and slept. Abu Bakr came to me and hit me violently. What did Abu Bakr say? What did Abu Bakr do to Aisha? He hit her violently. Aisha was being used like a punching bag, it seems, by her father. Even Muhammad, we're going to show you. Why? Only because she lost her necklace. This is a young girl. Poor little girl used as a punching bag. If you beat today, guys, on the streets, let's say here in the United States, if you beat a little girl, you're going to be put in jail. What about beating a dog on the streets? You'll be, maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a citizen arrest. So what about beating a little girl like this? Only because she lost her necklace, Abu Bakr needed to hit her violently. The little girl beating cult. So, not only Abu Bakr used to beat Aisha around and use her like a punching bag, also Muhammad. Even Muhammad robbed, yes. This is a long hadith, guys, but let me show you the part because it's a very long hadith and I'm not going to read the whole hadith for you. But this is a small introduction just to show you how Aisha, because of her getting abused all the time, she was scarred, a huge scar, physically and mentally all her life. The story goes like this, that Muhammad, it's dark outside, so it's night. Muhammad goes outside, and Aisha noticed that he went outside, and she starts to follow him. I mean, it's the day of Aisha. Guys, remember, every wife of the Prophet of Islam had her day. So it was the day of Aisha inside her house, and Muhammad sneak her out, right? So why, ask yourself, why would he sneak out? Well, it's the day of Aisha. It's the day of Aisha. So she started to follow him simply because she could not trust him. So he went outside, and then he noticed that someone is following him. So he, he got scared. Maybe, he was afraid that someone might kill him or something, or, because remember, he's a fraud. So then he came back, and he told her, hey, Aisha, was it you who was following me? Who was sneaking up on me, spying on me? And she, in the beginning, she lied. Muslims, if you lie about Muhammad, if you lie to Muhammad, are you even considered to be a real Muslim? I don't believe, guys, I don't believe that Aisha was ever a Muslim to begin with. I don't believe that Aisha was a Muslim. Well, you know why? Because we find so much damaging hadith that exposes Muhammad, put Muhammad in a really bad spot, because Aisha is reporting all of these hadiths, right? Aisha really exposed Muhammad. If you simply go read the hadiths that she is reporting, it really puts Muhammad in a bad spot. So, and I never believed, I don't believe that Aisha ever was a real Muslim, to be honest with you. Can you lie about Muhammad? No, because Muhammad said, anyone who lies about me, let him take his seat in hellfire, right, guys? So is Aisha a true Muslim? Because she lied, right? She lied. Let me play, guys, let me play a video after the following. And the part is, right, the part is that Muhammad beat her. He created a fist, and he put his fist in her chest, and he caused her pain. And she confirmed, Aisha confirmed, Muhammad struck me on the chest, which caused me pain. This is the same hadith, Sahih Muslim hadith number 974b. The same hadith, right, guys? So Muhammad created a fist, and he put his fist in her chest and caused her pain. Now let me play a video from a Muslim sheikh, just to show you, just to confirm for you that we are not lying about this very hadith. All right. Put on your headsets, guys, and here is the video.
خرجت من البيت فأسرع فأسرعت حتى يشوف من هذه، فهرول فهرولت، فأحضر فأحضرت، فسبقته فدخلت، سبقته إلى داخل غرفة ودخلت، فليس إلا أن اضطجعت، جئت مرة أخرى واضطجعت على الفراش فدخل فقال ما لك يا عائش حشيا رابية. حشيا رابية يعني مثل حالة الإنسان الذي فيه ربو، يتنفس بصعوبة وهو منتفخ الباطن منتفخ الصدر، وهذا كله بسبب ماذا؟ أنها كانت تهرول وتسرع في
she was spying and she was running. She was spying on Muhammad.
واضطجعت هناك، كانت هكذا
she was breathing.
فالنبي لاحظ ذلك. ما لك يا عائش حشيا رابية، لماذا أنت هكذا؟ قال قلت لا شيء.
So she lied. Do you see? Guys, if you lie about Muhammad, again, according to Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith, and many hadiths that are reported in other books, if you lie about Muhammad, like Aisha, Muhammad said, let this person take his seat in hellfire. Since Aisha lied to Muhammad, that means Aisha herself, she's not a Muslim. She is now, according to the logic of Muhammad, she is now burning in hellfire. So I understand why Shia, like this sheikh, this Shia sheikh, curse Aisha, hate her, and look what he's going to say about it, guys. Do you see it? Look at his face. Look at his face, guys.
أحسنتم.
She's lying. Do you see it?
وامرأة لا تستحي ولا تتأثم من أن تكذب على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله تحتاج إلى تأديب.
She needs to be abused.
لست تكذبين على امرئ عادي. الكذب على الرجل العادي، على الشخص العادي حرام، فكيف بالكذب على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله؟ فهنا نبينا صلى الله عليه وآله لم يجد بدا إلا أن يؤدب.
So guys, how is Muhammad going to teach Aisha a lesson? That's the $1,000,000 question. How is Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, the molester, the child abuser, how is he going to teach little baby girl Aisha a lesson? Let's watch, guys. How?
هذه المرأة التي خرجت أولا تتجسس عليه، وهذا حرام شرعا، وثانيا كذبت عليه حينما سألها.
She lied to him, right? She lied to Muhammad.
إذن النتيجة أن هذا النبي كما قلنا الذي كان سيد الحلماء على الإطلاق، وكان معروفا بمكارم الأخلاق.
Wow. Best of behavior. Yeah, of course.
وحلمه عن الآخرين، بسبب بشاعة
the
فعل
ugliness of
عائشة
Aisha.
لم يتحمل واضطر لأن يضربها تأديبا لا ضربة خفيفة.
Not a light hit. So Muhammad, when he struck her, guys, and now the Sunnis will start to trigger, they will get triggered. So it was not a light hit, but a hit that hurt her physically.
وإنما ضربة أوجعتها.
أوجعتها, hurt her.
قال ما لك يا عائش حشيا رابية، قالت قلت لا شيء.
So she lied.
قال لتخبريني أو ليخبرني أو ليخبرني اللطيف الخبير، إما أن تخبريني وإلا يخبرني الله تبارك وتعالى.
You're lying, Aisha.
قال قلت يا رسول الله بأبي أنت وأمي، فأخبرته، بينت له ما هو. قال فأنت السواد الذي رأيت أمامي، لأنه كان الأمر في جوف الليل وشاهد سوادا يتحرك. قلت نعم. فلهدني.
Look at his fist, guys. Look at the fist. So Muhammad created a fist and he put his fist inside her chest, causing her to really hurt. So he used Aisha, the Prophet of Islam used Aisha as a punching bag. Look at his fist. As if Aisha is a boxing punch bag. I mean, imagine if Muhammad would have been like Mike Tyson in his prime in the 90s, guys. Imagine, put this in front of you. Muhammad, the child abuser, looking like Mike Tyson and putting a fist inside the chest of Aisha.
فلهدني في صدري لهدة
أوجعتني.
Exactly.
Pain.
هذا الصدر واللهدة.
Look at the fist.
الضرب بجمع الكف. هذا الكف اجمعه شنو يصير؟ يصير بوكس.
Box.
فرسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله شنو سوى؟
Muhammad was the Mike Tyson of his time. I mean Muhammad Ali in his prime in the 60s. Muhammad Ali, the Prophet of Islam, became Muhammad Ali, you know, the boxing champion, and he used Aisha, little baby girl Aisha, as a punching bag.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. شنو سوى؟ بوكس انطلي عائشة في صدرها.
Books.
وبوكس قوي بحيث هي تصرح تقول أوجعتني.
And this is a prophet?
أوجعها.
This is a prophet, ya Muslimin, a prophet of God, punching the hell out of a little baby girl. Oh well, it's your prophet, not us, not our prophet. It's your funeral, not our funeral. So a box, guys, a box that hurt Aisha.
أوجعها ضربا. وطبعا سنة رسول الله.
Is it good?
حسنة.
Wow, did you catch it, guys? The sunnah, the tradition, the teaching of Muhammad is a good tradition. Thank you very much. Do you see how any Muslim who follows Muhammad is a filthy son of Satan, a child abuser, a child abuser physically and mentally. Physically and mentally. You must be a true son of Satan in 2022 to be a follower of Muhammad. And guys, remember, chapter 4 of the Quran, ayah 34, allows you to beat your wife. And if you must follow the sunnah of Muhammad, you are allowed to use your wife, your beloved wife, as a Muslim man, to use her as a punching bag. Just be like Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali, brother. Thank you very much. Guys, so do you understand why Aisha became evil like Muhammad? If you are going to abuse sexually and physically, you're going to abuse a little girl, you're going to scar her for the rest of her life. Now let us go back and continue. I show you that Aisha was truly a evil little girl. She became an evil little girl, just like her husband. Let me go to a very damaging hadith from now on, guys. From now on, we're going to show you how evil Aisha was, just like Muhammad. Right? Because of Muhammad, she became an evil little girl. Now here's a question, $1 million question. Muslims, you Muslims, the 90% of the Sunni population on this planet, they call Aisha the mother of the believers. And she is one of the most beloved and respected wives of Muhammad. And they call her, like I said, the mother of the believers. al-Mu'mineen, the mother of the believers, of the Sunni Muslims, right? Why would grown-up adult men come to the house of Aisha and have wet dreams in her house? Rob, no way. Rob, are you trying to say that men with big beards used to come and sleep in the house of Aisha and have wet dreams? Looking like this? Imagine, guys, this is a Muslim, one of the Sahaba or the Tabi'een of Muhammad, and they used to come and sleep inside the house of Aisha and have wet dreams? Yes, that's what the hadiths, the authentic hadiths are saying. Wet dreams in the house of Aisha? Yes, look. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 290. Let me give you the link. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 290. Look what Abdullah bin Shihab al-Khawlani reports. Abdullah bin Shihab al-Khawlani, try to say that 10 times. He reported, I stayed in the house of Aisha and had a wet dream. Ding, 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 ding. Again, the $1 million question is, why would a stranger, a man with a big beard, come and sleep in the house of Aisha? And why would he have a wet dream inside the house of Aisha? Ya Muslimin, we demand an answer. What is a grown-up man doing inside the house of Aisha? And why is he sleeping in one of the beds of Aisha? And why is he having a wet dream inside the house of the mother of the believers, Aisha herself? Guys, we are only reading and we are asking these important questions. I want to know. A grown-up man sleeping inside the house of the mother of the believers, Aisha, and having a wet dream? And when Aisha came to know about that he made the clothes dirty, her clothes dirty, she said, he made one of the garments dirty. She said, you should have not, at least we need to scratch off the semen. Remember here, look. In case I found that semen on the garment of Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, dried up, I scraped it off with my nails. So she needs to teach these people that the semen must be scratched off, brother, with the fingernails, brother. Oh boy. Wow. This is really damaging, ya Muslim. Imagine this is your mother as a grown-up stranger, a grown-up man with a beard comes to the house of your mother and he's sleeping inside the house of your mother and he's having wet dreams. Who do you think he's having a wet dream about? Of course, Aisha. And why is a man having wet dreams in the house of the beloved, most honest, beloved house of Aisha? Scratch off the semen with your fingernails, brother. Why do we need to find such hadiths, guys? Ya Muslimin, I want to know. Please teach me how and why we find this hadith in your most authentic sources. Guys, some scholars even say that Sahih Muslim is even more trustworthy than Sahih Bukhari. Imagine. Some scholars even confirm that Sahih Muslim is even more higher than Sahih Bukhari. But that's off topic. Let us continue. Was Aisha a good girl, a good woman? Let us see. If we go to Sunan ibn Majah, and this hadith is Sahih, of course, Sunan ibn Majah, hadith number 1684. Let me give you the hadith. Bookmark it and save it, guys. Sahih wa dreams. Exactly. Sahih wa dreams, brother. Look what it says here. It was narrated that Aisha said, and look how Aisha, what kind of filthy woman she is. But before I am going to read the hadith, guys, let's say you are walking on the street, guys. Listen carefully to this story. Let's say you're walking on the street and a woman approaches you, not even a woman, a little, let's say 16 or 17-year-old girl approaches you and she tells you, you know what? My husband can grab his penis better than you. What would you think about such a woman? What would you call her, guys? If such a woman on the streets would approach you and tell you, no one can grab his penis like my husband does, what would you think about such a woman? Be honest, ya Muslimin. Yeah, some people are now shocked after this, but that's what Aisha said and did. That's what Aisha used to say to the Sahaba. Nobody can grab his penis like Muhammad can. She's a sharmuta, a filthy whore. Exactly. You would think this is a nasty woman. She's of the streets, right? A nasty woman, exactly. A nasty girl. Well, that's what Aisha said. Look, an Aisha, from Aisha, from Aisha. Here, this name is Aisha, guys, in blue, that highlighted in blue. From Aisha, قالت, she said, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. So Muhammad used to, what? He used to what? Kiss me. Used to kiss his wives when he used to be, when he used to do fasting. And then she continues saying, وَإِيَّاكُمْ يَمْلِكُ إِرَبَهُ كَمَا كَانَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمْ يَمْلِكُ إِرَبَهُ. So she repeats twice, not once but twice, nobody can grab his penis like Muhammad can, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, like Muhammad can grab his penis. And the word penis, guys, is here, irabahu. So Muhammad grabs his penis, and Aisha needs to talk about it. Look, Muhammad, he can grab his penis, and nobody can do it the way Muhammad, my husband, can. What would you think about such a woman talking this way about her husband? And they need to sugarcoat, like always, false translation. Literally, it says Muhammad used to grab his penis. And what does it say here? Used to control his desire. You disgusting, foul liars and deceivers. Your scholars, your translators are nothing but liars and deceivers. It clearly says, يَمْلِكُ إِرَبَهُ. The word is penis. Nobody can hold his penis like the Prophet of Islam can. And that's what Aisha used to say on the streets of Medina and Mecca. Brother, nobody can hold his penis like my husband. What would you think about such a woman, man? Would you call her a disgusting, filthy, nasty girl? You can be the judge of that. Audience, you can be the judge of that. Imagine, and they call her the mother of the believers. The mother of the believers talking about the penis of Muhammad. Irabahu. Irabahu. Of course, false translation. Here is more. Let's assume this is Aisha again. This is Aisha. And a man, imagine guys, let's say this is not Aisha. Forget about it. Let's say this is not Aisha, but it is Aisha. And a stranger comes and he wants to from her, suckle her like as if she's a cow. A grown-up man with maybe a nasty, filthy beard, balding, and saying to Aisha, please, got milk? Got milk, brother? And Aisha would say, now open wide and say, Imagine, guys, what would you say or what would you think about such a woman? Would you call her nasty? If this is Aisha, the mother of the believers, ya Muslimin? Huh? Rob, can you prove from the Islamic books that Aisha used to take out her breast and suckle grown-up men? Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Just watch. Let us go to the Islamic sources. Look, here is the reference on top. Fath al-Mun'am, Sharh Sahih Muslim. So the explanation, the book that is called Fath al-Mun'am is the explanation, the Sharh for the Sahih Muslim collection. The reference, volume 5, Fath al-Mun'am, volume 5, page 622. That's the reference, guys. Not every hadith has a hadith numbers. Often you need the book name, you need the volume of the many volume, right? Volume 5, this case, page 622. And the writer is Sheikh Musa Shaheen Lashin. Sheikh Musa Shaheen Lashin is the writer of the book, the scholar of this book. Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, believed that breastfeeding an adult made him mahram, meaning unlawful. So if you suckle a grown-up man like Aisha, he is going to become like her child. And he is not allowed to sleep with such a woman anymore because she becomes basically his mother because she suckled him like a baby. This is the logic of Islam, guys. Imagine a woman like Aisha taking out her breasts and nipples, and a man would not lust anymore after such a woman. What is the logic? I mean, if you are a healthy man, you would actually be more turned on. You're going to lust even more. You want to suck more. I mean, you're a man. But Muhammad, his logic, because Muhammad had a tit-suckling business in the 7th century, Muhammad was an evil sexual pervert, and he was a nasty, disgusting human being. He was ordering the woman in the 7th century to suckle grown-up men. And the logic is because she's suckling you as if she's a cow, you become unlawful for her. Aisha believed that breastfeeding an adult made him mahram, i.e. such a man becomes her son and cannot lust after her breastfeeding him at least 5 times on 5 different days. So not only once, but on 5 different days, 5 times, then he becomes unlawful. Yes. Imagine, guys, today you had enough, got milk, no, you're done, come back tomorrow. And then come back again, and then again, and then another day, and then you finally complete your tit-suckling journey, brother. You become my son, brother. That's what Aisha would have said, she and her sisters, for example. And now here comes the damaging part, who Aisha breastfed a young man. Ding, 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 ding. Aisha got milk. Of course, she, clearly she was breastfeeding a young man. This is not me saying it. This is what the Islamic books are saying. So even Aisha took her titties out and she was breastfeeding adult men. The answer is yes. And we just proved it to you. And he used to enter upon Aisha, but the rest of the mother of the believers, i.e. the wives of Muhammad, did not do it. Only Aisha did it. Guys, only Aisha was taking her out to breastfeed young adult men. It doesn't say that, RC. RC, it doesn't say that, RC. That's what Muslims always do, right? When they see the damaging sources in front of them. Exactly. And here is more. Let me show you another reference. If we go tafsir to a book called Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanweer, basically a tafsir for the Quran by a huge giant Maliki scholar. His name is Ibn Ashur. Ibn Ashur, Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanweer, volume 4, Al-Juz al-Rabi', volume 4, and we go to page 297, 297, do you see it? Surah An-Nisa, so the tafsir for chapter 4, Surah An-Nisa, the chapter of the women of the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, page 297, again, page 297 of this book. Which book, Rob? Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanweer by Ibn Ashur, volume 4, page 297. We scroll down, we see the following disgusting report. Look. وكانت عائشة. Let me read the Arabic, guys. وكانت عائشة أم المؤمنين. And Aisha was, the mother of the believers was. If someone, what does it say? إذا أرادت أن يدخل عليها أحد الحجاب أرضعته. And the word is suckling. She suckled him. So if a man used to come and see her, she breastfed him. She what? What did Aisha do to the young man? She breastfed him. Ding, 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 ding. Ya Muslimin. Ya Muslimin. Your mother Aisha, Umkun Aisha was taking her titties out and breastfeeding young men in the 7th century. Yes. And guys, here is more shocking stuff. Why? What do you mean, Rob, shocking? As if this is not shocking enough? No, watch. And look what it says. ذلك من إذن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. What does that part mean, Rob? It means that Aisha breastfeeding adult men was by the permission of Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So who is allowing her to breastfeed a young man? Muhammad himself used to do that. Guys, Muslims, if you claim that this is your prophet and you claim this is the seal of all the prophets and the best of example that ever walked the face of the earth, then your best example, your final prophet, was a filthy son of Satan who had no honor and he had no dignity because he was the one commanding one of his wives, in this case Aisha, to take out her titties and suckle grown-up strangers. Who allowed it? On whose permission? On the permission of the Nabi. On the permission, let me type it out. On the permission of the Prophet. So the Prophet was commanding Aisha to take out her titties and suckle young men with beards. What a disgusting, filthy human being, animal Muhammad was. Without any dignity, without any shame, forcing his wife Aisha to take out her tits and suckle young men with beards. Tfu alayk ya Muhammad. Tfu alayk. تفو عليك تفو عليك ما عندك شرف وما عندك كرامة يا محمد يا نبي الإسلام ما عندك شرف وما عندك كرامة. Ordering your little girl, baby bride, little Aisha, to take out her breasts and suckle young men. Where is the dignity of the Prophet, brother? Where is the dignity of the Prophet? Clearly Muhammad had no dignity because he was a filthy son of Satan. He enjoyed the peep show, clearly, because Muhammad was the one commanding Aisha to take out her breast. Arda'athu, suckling him. Who? The young man who used to visit Aisha. And Allahu Alam, Allah knows breasts. Guys, Allah knows breasts. How many times Muhammad took out her titties. Allah knows breast. How many times Aisha took out her titties to breastfeed many young men. Ya Aisha, got milk? Aisha, do you have milk today for me? Sure, buddy. Let me take out my titties. Come here and suckle. I mean, Muhammad truly must have had a huge business called the titty sucking business of the 7th century in Mecca and Medina. What a disgusting evil cult, and what a disgusting evil filthy self-proclaimed prophet Muhammad was. Anyway, let's continue. Rob, come on, man. You're really putting Aisha in a bad spot, and you're destroying the Prophet of Islam today. As if this is not enough, look at this. Rob, no. You talked about the titty suckling business of Aisha. You are showing us that Muhammad had no honor and had no dignity. You even showed us that Aisha was talking about the penis of the Prophet in public with the Sahaba. And you can now even show us that Aisha was washing her naked body in front of adult men. Aisha was giving a free peep show for the young men of Mecca and Medina to enjoy her naked body. No way, Rob. Get out of here, Rob. You're finished. You can't prove that. Aisha used to wash her naked body in front of young men. Rob, can you really prove that from the most authentic sources? Guys, have you ever heard of this story before? Be honest. Have you ever seen a hadith before about Aisha washing her naked body and young men come and see her naked body? She did? Yes, she did. Yes, I can. Yes, I will show you. A lot of people are saying no. Look, no. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. Now, I want you guys to take screenshots from now on and use it in your debates. Pinky promise? Use it in your debates with Muslims so they can feel embarrassed about the mother of the believers and their fraud prophet. Guys, again, because Muhammad used to sexually abuse Aisha, and not only physically but also mentally abuse her, she turned out to be a nasty, foul, evil woman. A girl, to be specific. A girl, not even a woman. Aisha became really filthy, just like her husband. And I can prove it. Just watch. Again, I lost count how many times I already proved it, but let me continue bringing down the hammer of this evil cult. Yes, yikes, exactly unnamed. Yikes, this is really nasty. You know, forget about all these women of today in 2021 who are exposing their bodies on TikTok, maybe in video clips on MTV, showing a lot of parts of their bodies. But Aisha went even farther than that in the 7th century by exposing and washing her body in front of young men with beards. This is Aisha, guys. Not Minnie Mouse, but this is Aisha. I could not find a more political correct image to use. But this is Aisha exposing her body while washing her body. Look. First, let me go to the hadith, and then I'm going to show you the explanation for the hadith. Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 251. Sahih Bukhari, not some this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Narrated Abu Salama. Narrated who? Narrated Abu Salama. Aisha's brother and I. So Abu Salama and Aisha's brother, they went to see Aisha. And he asked her about the bath of Muhammad. So how do you bath? How do you take a bath? How do you clean yourself? And Aisha is going to teach them how to clean yourself. By washing her naked body, showing her naked body to the young men. Imagine, Aisha says, you know what? Let me take off my clothes and I'm going to show you how to wash your body. And she was completely naked. Well, at least. Let me not give spoilers, but let me continue reading the hadith. So they asked her about how to wash themselves like Muhammad. She brought a pot. Now look, guys, Aisha brought a pot containing about a sa'a of water and took a bath. So she started to wash her body, her naked body, and poured over her head. And while the boys are watching, guys, so who was watching? Her brother and Abu Salama were watching. So two young boys with beards were watching the naked body of Aisha. Rob, can you prove that she was naked? Yes, just watch. Bear with me, I'm going to prove it. We'll go there. Easy, take it easy with me. You know, when I say something, I can prove it. You know me by now, right, guys? So she was washing her naked body in front of the boys, and they were enjoying the show. And she poured over her head, and that time there was a screen between her and us. What is this screen? What is this hijab? The word is hijab. What is this hijab? What is this veil? What is this screen? What is it exactly? Now, to understand what's going on here, guys, we need to go to the Islamic scholars who will teach us, who will explain to us this very hadith. What happened exactly? How did Aisha look like when she was washing her body? Was she completely naked? Maybe only her lower part of her body was naked or exposed, or maybe the upper body was exposed, meaning her head, her titties. Brother, her titties? Yeah. Were her titties exposed? Allahu Alam, let's see. Let us go to Fath al-Bari. Let us go to Fath al-Bari by the hadith expert Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, who wrote the multi-volume of the explanation for Sahih Bukhari called Fath al-Bari. Very famous, guys. Multi-volume explanation for Sahih Bukhari. Take a screenshot for the love of God. This is the reference. Guys, this is the reference that you see here on the screen. Fath al-Bari. Fath al-Bari. The book called Fath al-Bari بشرح Sahih al-Bukhari. Volume 1. And we go to the specific page. Fath al-Bari, Volume 1 by Ibn Hajar. We go to page 620. If we go to page 620 and the reference is here on top, guys, look, reference, I put it for you in English. Fath al-Bari by Ibn Hajar, Volume 1, page 620. Take a screenshot. Guys, here on top, this is the same hadith. This is the same hadith that we read for you here in English. Here is the same hadith, right? Same hadith quoted, right? We go down on page 620. Look, 620 here in Arabic. 620. We scroll down on this page, and here the damaging part is the explanation is here in the bottom. Now, what does the Arabic says? It says here that قال القاضي عياد قال القاضي عياد. So القاضي عياد said, and he explains the following. Let me go directly to the translation. Sometimes it's, it does not befit most of the people here in the live chat to always read the Arabic, because you won't understand anything of it. But it's on the screen. If there are Arabic speakers, they can read and they will confirm what I'm going to show you. Light of Christ, are you there, brother? People like Light of Christ. I'm not sure if Sister Daughter of Christ is still with us. Light of Christ or Sister Daughter of Christ. Are you with us, guys? I hope they are still here. Give me a 1, please, if you are still here. You can confirm what the Arabic says, because I'm about to show you my translation for this part. This highlighted part in red. Maybe they are not here anymore to confirm, but anyway, let me show you the translation. Here is the translation, guys. Fath al-Bari by Ibn Hajar, Volume 1, page 620. Sorry, page 620. That's the reference. Qadi Ayad said, or he says, it's apparent that they could see Aisha. Who? Her brother? And who is the other guy again? Who is the other guy? Abu Salama. So we have Abu Salama. We have Abu Salama plus the brother of Aisha. They could see her. Okay, that's interesting. So they could see her. It is apparent that they could see Aisha's action, meaning the washing. She was washing herself from her head, from the top, and the top half of her body. Ding, 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 ding. So Aisha, the boys could see Aisha's face, her hair, and her titties. basically in her stomach. So basically the entire top half of her body was fully exposed. So two boys were watching Aisha half naked and her titties were out. The titties of the mother of the believers, Aisha, the beloved baby bride of Muhammad. She exposed her titties in front of two boys with beards. Yes. She was topless. Aisha was topless in front of two young adult boys. That's the whole thing. Because they were allowed to do as she was a milk out to Abu Salama and his brother from her sister Kalthum. As for the lower part of her body, this was covered. So guys, you could not see her vagina. You could not see her, her lower part. But notice, Aisha stood up before Abu Salama and her brother and exposed her entire upper half of her body, meaning her hair, her titties, her breasts, etc., etc. And they call this the mother of the believers? Really? Ya Muslimin. Your mother of the believers, Aisha, exposed her upper body in front of young men? Wow. 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 Show them to me. Please show them titties to me, brother. That's what they were singing to Aisha. I mean, maybe, I'm not sure I'm not sure who the current owner of Playboy is, but maybe, if Playboy would have existed in the 7th century, they could have asked Aisha to be on the cover of the Playboy magazine. I mean, she is showing her titties anyway, in public. And she was breastfeeding young men. Playboy scenes, exactly, by Aisha. And you could, if you were a Sahabi of Muhammad, you could have enjoyed the show, man. So, do you see how Aisha became a mentally disturbed person? She became a filthy little girl because of the sexual abuse of Muhammad, the physical and sexual abuse and mental abuse of the Prophet of Islam. That's what he did to Aisha that made her do all these things. Until now, guys, my Skype is open. Until now, no Muslim dare to call me. Look, no calls, no missed calls. No missed calls. And I'm not sure who this guy is. He called me at 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I'm always live, guys. I'm 24/7. I'm live. He was seen last 3 hours ago. Let's see if this guy is still around. Why would you call me, guys, when I'm offline? People have no lives, right? Ya Muslimin? We don't have any lives. Muhammad isn't online. Who is this guy? He called me earlier too while I was not live. You see, guys, they become heroes when we are offline. Do you see it? They become heroes when we're offline. They call us, they pretend to call me, knowing that I'm not live, but calling me anyway, as if I have time always to pick up Skype or even go 24/7 online on Skype, as if I have no life or other things to do. All right, guys? We are the heroes of Islam when we are actually live on air. Yalla ya akhwan. Yalla fifi mimi. I want you to say to everybody, it doesn't say that, RC. RC, our beloved mother Aisha, the beloved baby girl Aisha, the beloved of the Prophet, she did not expose her titties. She didn't show her naked upper half of her body in front of young boys. No, it doesn't happen, brother. It's a lie. Ibn Hajar was a liar. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani is a liar, a filthy liar and deceiver, man. How dare you, Ibn Hajar, to talk in this way about the mother of the believers? How dare you? How dare you? You're finished, Ibn Hajar. Ya Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, you're finished. Where's Mimi Hijab to say, go suck on the titties of your mother, brother? Remember Muhammad Hijab when he said to another Muslim, can I suck on the titties of your wife? Remember what he said that, guys? Do you remember? Mimi Hijab. Yes, Mimi Hijab said it. Let me see if I can find it somewhere, guys. Between my other slides. Let's see. Where did I put it? Rob, where did you put it, Rob? Just give me a second. Look, guys. I'm sure Mimi Hijab would have, enjoyed the peep show himself because he loves to suck other wives' titties. Muhammad Hijab on Twitter said, okay, and I quote, Mimi Hijab, the golden shower boys. He said, okay, can I suck your wife's tit to make her mahram? Yeah, I'm sure, Mimi Hijab, if you have lived in the time of Aisha in the 7th century, Aisha would have taken out her titties and put her nipple in your mouth, brother. Aisha got milk? That's what Mimi Hijab would have asked the mother of the believers, the wife of Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam. Is there any Muslim? Is there any Muslim who would dare to call me live on air? No Muslim? So did we prove to you guys that Aisha was taking out her titties and exposing her titties, washing her body in front of young men? Yes, we did. Yes, we provided the evidence from the most authentic sources that we could find. Wow. 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 Guys, I found a video that I wanted to share with you regarding this very topic that Aisha is washing her body, and a Sunni Muslim called a live TV, Arabic live TV, and he asked about this very topic of Aisha washing herself, being naked, showing and exposing her breast in front of young boys. Watch. Let me switch screens, guys, and look how even Muslims among themselves talk about this topic. It's not only me talking about it, but Muslims talk about it among themselves. Of course, they're not going to bring it when you're asking about it, but among themselves, they will ask about this. Of course, they're not going to embarrass the mother of the believers in front of kafirs like you, right? So look what happened.
وعندنا فيديو هم الأخ ثار شوية يتصل على قنواتهم وشوفوا الرد.
Guys, I think this is a Shia, and of course Shia will always love to enjoy the exposure of Aisha because Shia hate Aisha, right? Shia hate Aisha.
يتصل على قنواتهم وشوفوا الرد من مشايخهم شلون يردون على ثائر. خلينا نشوف هذا الفيديو ونرجع.
Let us watch the video.
عندما أريد أن أتعلم.
تفضل. I want to learn. Okay.
تتهمني بأني أريد أن أطعن في شخص. في صحيح البخاري الغسل بالصاع ونحوه. الغسل يقول.
Same hadith, right?
قال سمعت أبا سلمة يقول دخلت أنا وأخو عائشة على عائشة فسألها أخوها عن غسل النبي فدعت بإناء نحو من صاع فاغتسلت وأصابت على رأسها وبينها حجاب. قال أبو عبد الله قال يزيد بن هارون وهو بيت عن شعبة قدر صاع. يعني هل يجوز أنه لعائشة رضي الله.
Is it allowed? Ya Sheikh, ya beloved Sheikh, the Sunni Muslim is asking, Ya Sheikh, is it okay for Aisha to teach men how to wash their bodies, exposing her titties, taking her titties out and exposing the upper part of her body in front of young boys? How is this possible? This is the beloved wife of our Prophet, brother. This is the al-Mu'mineen, the mother of the believers, exposing her body like that, teaching young boys how to wash yourself. And let's see if the shuyukh will answer on this TV show, or are they going to avoid answering the question at any cost.
عنها أن تعلم الرجال كيفية الغسل. بارك الله
How to
فيك.
take a
السلام
bath.
عليكم.
قبل أن تتركنا يا ثائر.
Look guys,
نعم.
look at this.
أسألك
نعم.
Look at how he's going to change the topic, and he's going to ask him if he actually believes that Aisha. Look guys, how they change topic.
ثائر
نعم.
Before you go,
أسألك بالله، لا أسألك بعلي ولا بالحسين ولا بغيرهما.
look, completely
أسألك
changing
برب
topic.
علي وبرب الحسين. كيف ترى عائشة رضي الله عنها، أهي أم المؤمنين أم لا؟
والله الذي لا إله إلا هو إنها زوجة من أزواج النبي.
أخي سؤالي واضح.
رسول الله.
سؤالي واضح، الله يكرمك.
The guy's asking you a specific question. Why are you not answering him? He's asking you, is it okay for Aisha to take out her titties and expose her breast in front of young men? Why are you changing the question completely and asking him a question? He's asking you a question. Why are you asking him a question? Do you believe in that Aisha is a mother of the believers? He's asking you about this specific question. Why are you changing topic and ask him a question? You should answer him, man. You are the sheikh.
أخي سؤالي واضح، الله يكرمك. ما تتعبش قلبي، لأن قلبي بيوجعني عليكم، قلبي بيتعبني عشانكم.
Answer the question, you idiot.
هل
You call
تحسب
yourself
أن
a sheikh?
عائشة
Answer.
رضي الله عنها وأرضاها أما للمؤمنين أم
She's
لا؟
the al-Mu'minin. She's the mother of the believers.
نعم
Or not?
سأجيبك يا أخوي أسامة بدون
You
تخير.
see, guys, is the sheikh answering? Of course not.
الله
تفضل.
عائشة المذكورة في كتبكم في صحيح البخاري، يعني هاي
عائشة المذكورة في كتبنا في صحيح البخاري هي زوج النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. يا أخي الله يكرمك.
Okay, guys, it turns out that the questioner, the guy who called live on air, he is a Shia. So he called in to expose Aisha, right? So he's asking a direct question because this is a Sunni TV show. So a Shia Muslim asking to embarrass Aisha live on air, and the shuyukh are starting to tap dance. The Sunni shuyukh would not dare to answer the question.
تفضل.
يعني الروايات المذكورة بها تخليني أشك في إيمانها، مسألة رضاع الكبير، مسألة كرهها للإمام علي
Yeah,
عليه.
because Aisha used to suckle young men. And this is not the only incident that Aisha was taking out her titties and nipples to breastfeed. Twice is this happening. Suckling and washing her body in front of young boys.
سلام مسألة الغلو في عائشة، يعني هواي مسائل.
لا أزكي نفسي يا أخي ثائر، لا أزكي نفسي ولكن
You
راجع
see,
إيمانك،
guys,
الله يبارك.
he is completely avoiding to answer the question. The sheikh is all over the place. He's tap dancing and he would not dare to answer the question. Why are you not answering the question? Is it okay for Aisha to expose her tits in front of young men? Answer the damn question, man.
نفسي يا أخي ثائر، لا أزكي نفسي ولكن راجع إيمانك، الله يبارك فيك. تفضل شيخ.
Yeah, here's the link of the video.
ماذا نقول؟
يعني
الأول أنت طلبت منه طلبا، هل هي أمك أو ليست بأمك؟
You see, another sheikh sitting here, both of them would not dare to answer the question if it's okay for the mother of the believers, Aisha, to take out her titties, expose her titties in front of young men in the 7th century. Answer the question, ya sheikh. The sheikh would not answer the question.
لا أزكي نفسي يا أخي ثائر، لا أزكي نفسي ولكن راجع إيمانك، الله يبارك فيك. تفضل شيخ.
بارك الله
Let's see if the sheikh,
ماذا نقول؟
this fadilat the sheikh with the big beard,
أنت طلبت منه طلبا، هل هي أمك أو ليست بأمك؟ هل هي
Is she your mother or is she not your mother? Is Aisha your mother as a Muslim or not? Brother, why are you not answering the question? You filthy tap dancer. Both of you. Keep tap dancing, man.
أم للمؤمنين أو ليست بأم للمؤمنين؟
نعم.
أجب. قالها ابن عباس للخوارج.
No
إن
answer.
قلت ليست بأم للمؤمنين
No answer.
كفرت، لأن الله قال وأزواجه أمهاتهم. وإن قلت أم للمؤمنين فعليك أن توقر أمك على الأقل. أما عن الحديث المذكور حديث ثابت لكنهم
So hadith, guys, the hadith is true. So it's sahih. Let's see if he's going to answer. I'm still waiting for an answer. I want to know. Is it okay for Aisha to take out her tits, wash her tits, washing her tits in front of two young boys, publicly in front of two little young boys? Not even little, young boys with beards. Is it okay for Aisha to wash her upper body and showing her tits in public? Answer the damned question, يا شيخ. يا شيخي شيخ.
إنهما محارم لعائشة، وعائشة جعلت بينها وبينهم سترا الذي رؤي من عائشة رضي الله عنها لمحارمها شعرها، ونفس المتن فيه جعلت بينها وبينهم حجابا، وأتت بنحو من الحلاب فصبته على رأسها فرأي رأسها، والمحرم يجوز له.
You filthy liar. Guys, finally he's answering and he's lying about it. He only saw her head. You filthy, disgusting, foul creature. You filthy, disgusting liar. You just lied. You just called Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani and Qadi Iyad liars and deceivers, because we showed you from the Arabic, we showed you from my translation that she exposed her titties. They saw her head, they saw her breast, they saw her hair, and basically the whole entire upper naked body. Do you see how he is lying? It says here, and only saw her head. You filthy liar. Finally, after a lot of blah, 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 he's lying. Live on air just to protect Aisha. Just to protect these zombies from becoming apostates in Sunni Islam. Do you see how they lie, guys? Do you see how they lie? Do you see how they deceive and lie? We showed you. Let me switch the screen again. We showed you that that's not what the Arabic he is saying. Right? That's not what the Arabic is saying. In the Arabic here, guys, let me make it a little bit bigger for the people. Are there Arabic speakers in the live chat? Are there still Arabic speaking Christians in the live chat? To confirm. Look, guys, it says here, her upper body here, this part, it says her head and her entire upper body. Jasadaha, and the upper body of her jasad, meaning the upper party of her body. The upper part of her body. That's what the Arabic is saying. And this is the translation that I created for you guys. So notice, she was washing her head and she was showing the top half of her body, meaning her hair, her neck, her breasts, etc., etc. Do you see how the Shaykh just lied? This is not me saying it. It's Qadi Iyad is saying it. A highly famous scholar. And this is in Fath al-Bari by Ibn Hajar, who is quoting what Qadi Iyad is saying in volume 1, page 620. Fath al-Bari fi Sharh Sahih Bukhari, volume 1, page 620. Again, here is the page 620, 620. Do you see it? Directly from the Arabic books. And here's the cover of the book. Fath al-Bari, volume 1 by Ibn Hajar. Fath al-Bari, volume 1 by Ibn Hajar. So we confirmed, we showed you from the Islamic books, 1, Aisha used to suckle young men. So she was breastfeeding young men. And 2, she was washing her body and exposing the top naked part of her body. Naked, Rob. Sorry for the typo. Naked. The top naked part of her body. So meaning her breasts, etc., etc. Take the titties out, Aisha, and give the young boys of Mecca and Medina some nice free peep show. Where is the Playboy magazine when you need them. Maybe because clearly Aisha would have loved to be on the cover of the Playboy magazine. Is there any Muslim who would say, what's wrong with that? Is there any Sunni Muslim out there who would say, there is nothing wrong with it for Aisha to expose her titties? Got milk? And Allahu Alam how many times Aisha would teach young men with beards how to wash themselves by taking off her clothes and washing her body in front of them, looking like this basically. Allahu A'lam. Allah knows best how many times Aisha used to take out her titties and suckle young men who wanted to come and see her. Maybe ask her questions. Allahu A'lam, right, Muslims? Imagine, guys, what kind of evil, nasty behaviors Aisha adopted from Muhammad. When you're going to sexually abuse such a little girl, when you're going to mentally abuse such a little girl, of course she is going to become really evil like Muhammad. Poor little girl Aisha. Mentally, sexually disturbed, broken, scarred little girl. Why? Because of Muhammad. Muhammad did that to her. Muhammad made her like this. And we did not mention how Aisha used to go on the streets of Mecca and Medina, taking her slave girls with her to hunt for young boys. Hunting for young boys? Yes, that's what Aisha was doing together with her slaves. Imagine, guys, according to the Muslim sources, Aisha used to go on the streets, taking her slave girls with her and hunt for young boys. Why would you, as Aisha, hunt for young boys? Guys, are you enjoying today's live show? I hope you are. I hope you're taking notes, because a lot of Sunni Muslims, if they watch this video, if this video reaches them, they will start to get triggered, and they need to ask themselves, how was Aisha a true believer? How can we trust all these reports from the mouth of Aisha about Muhammad? Was she actually a true believer? Was Aisha, the daughter of Abu Bakr, a true Muslim? Guys, let us understand and see why Aisha became such an evil, nasty little girl. Because her husband was an evil son of Satan. Muhammad taught her all this nasty behavior. Muhammad used to order her around to take out her titties and suckle young men. We proved it already to you. If you missed that part, go and rewatch that part. We already discussed it. Let us move on and show you why Aisha was doing this kind of filthy, nasty behavior. Because Muhammad was one filthy, nasty son of Satan. He was committing incest. Rob, the Prophet of Islam committed incest? And it's halal in Islam for Muhammad to commit incest, calling it a true love story in Islam? Muhammad did incest? Rob, no way. No way. You can't prove that from the most authentic Islamic sources. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Watch. Watch, guys. Muhammad, the filthy son of Satan, committed incest. Are you ready, guys? I hope you're ready. Narrated Hisham's father from Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 5113, hadith number 5113. Let me give you the link. Watch. Narrated Hisham's father, Khawla bint Hakim. Now, guys, remember this name. Khawla bint Hakim was one of those ladies who presented themselves to Muhammad, meaning Muhammad You know what I mean, right? Muhammad would have F them. They call it he marriage, but the word is nikah. And there's no actual marriage in Islam, guys. It's effing. Always about effing. Always about sexual intercourse. So those ladies, she was one of those ladies who gave herself away for Muhammad to F her, effing her. Aisha said, doesn't a lady feel ashamed for presenting her body, presenting herself to be not like a nice whore to such a man like Muhammad? So Aisha herself was calling these women like Khawla bint Hakim, bunch of whores. And my son just woke up, guys. Sorry for the background noise. And then we read the entire thing, all right? And then Aisha confirms that Muhammad is a filthy son of Satan. And he was using Allah like a sock puppet. Whenever Muhammad wants his sexual desires to be satisfied, Allah pops out of nowhere. It's me, Allah, let me fulfill your sexual desires, O Prophet. And then Aisha says, look what Aisha says. Ma ara rabbuka illa yusara fi hawaka ya Muhammad. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Allah is nothing but run, Forrest, run. Allah is nothing but Usain Bolt, the golden medalist. Allah is a sock puppet who needs to run to fulfill the sexual desires of Muhammad. Ma ara rabbuka illa yusara fi hawaka ya Muhammad. I do not see, but that your Lord runs in pleasing your sexual desires. Fulfilling your sexual desires, O Muhammad. Yeah, guys, my kid is crying in the background, and my wife is already taking care of him. So yeah, sorry for that. It's a live stream. Everything can happen. You know, I'm a family man, so please bear with me. God bless your children, and God bless my child too. So you see, guys, Khawla bint Hakim was one of those whores who gave themselves away for Muhammad to F them. Remember the name? Khawla bint Hakim. Let's see who this Khawla bint Hakim is. So Rob Christian, I understand where you're going to go with this. You're going to talk about the incest, right? Maybe this Khawla bint Hakim is a relative of Muhammad, a direct relative, family member of Muhammad? Yes. Look. If we go to Kitab Musnad Ahmad, the book of Imam Ibn Hanbal, in his Musnad Ahmad, look, Musnad Ahmad Ibn Hanbal. Let me give you the link, guys. You can use Google Translate. We scroll down. Look what it says here. Inna Khawla bint Hakim as-Sulaymiyya. So Khawla bint Hakim, the same Khawla bint Hakim. Who is she, Rob Christian? Khawla bint Hakim, وهي إحدى خالة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. Rob, what does خالة النبي means? It means the direct aunt of Muhammad. So Muhammad slept with his own auntie. Ding, 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 ding. Muhammad sleeping with his own auntie, brother. Yes. This filthy son of Satan, who the Muslims call the prophet of Islam, the seal of all the prophets, the final prophet, the leader of all the prophets, God forbid. He committed incest with his own auntie, the mother of his, the sister of his mother, Amina. Yes, that's Khawla bint Hakim for you guys. That's Khawla bint Hakim. Muhammad slept with his own auntie. So do you understand? Do you understand the sexual behaviors of Aisha? She learned from the best. Aisha is practicing the sunnah of Muhammad. She learned from the best. If Muhammad is a filthy son of Satan, if Muhammad is a filthy son of Satan, of course Aisha will learn from a filthy son of Satan like Muhammad, who was committing incest all over the place. Sleeping with his own aunt. And I did not even mention sleeping with the mother of Ali inside the grave. having sex with the mother of Ali inside the grave. Let us not go there. It's too evil, but Incest, prophet, brother. Is this good or what, guys? Did we just prove from the most authentic sources that Muhammad committed incest, sleeping with his own auntie, the sister of his mother Amina? Yes, we did, because she is Khalat al-Nabi. Khawla bint Hakim is Khalat al-Nabi. She is the aunt of Muhammad. Look. If we copy this part, guys, and we put it in Google Translate, just to show you the meaning, that we are not lying to you. Oh, it's working now? Okay, perfect. If we put the Arabic here, look. Who is Khawla bint Hakim? Khawla bint Hakim al-Salamiyya is one of the Prophet's maternal aunts. She is the sister of the mother of Muhammad, meaning his own aunt. Do you see it? Sleeping with your own aunt. Brother, the Muslims, I'm sure the Muslims will say Muhammad was special, brother. Muhammad was so special, brother, that it was halal for him to sleep with his own aunt. You see how everything that moved, that looked like a shape of a vagina, everything, any shape of a vagina, any hole, Muhammad was putting his penis inside it. Allahu alam, Allah knows best if Muhammad even put his penis inside Hajar al-Aswad, meaning the black stone. Because the black stone looks like a vagina, right, guys? Do you think Muhammad would have put his penis between the inside the black stone? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think because Muhammad was an evil son of Satan, effing anything that moves, that looks like a hole, do you think Muhammad would have put his penis inside this? What do you think, guys? Allahu alam. At least once. Because, look, this is a shape of a vagina, brother. And this is the black stone, guys. Actually, a couple of pieces, tiny pebbles, which they call Hajar al-Aswad, the black stone. Hajar al-Aswad, the black stone. Look, it looks like a vagina. So, since Muhammad can F his own aunt, I mean, what would hold him back than putting his penis inside of this? I mean, it's a whole filthy, disgusting son of Satan committing incest, and they dare to call this a prophet of God? Okay. It's your funeral, ya Muslimin. Again, let us confirm, let us conclude. Khawla bint Hakim, take a screenshot, guys. Khawla bint Hakim is the aunt of the Prophet of Islam, the sister of his mother, to be specific. This is in Musnad Ahmad ibn Hanbal, hadith number 27,313, volume 45, page 292. 27,313, volume 45, page 292. This is the reference, guys. Okay? Showing you that Khawla bint Hakim is the aunt of Muhammad. Khawla bint Hakim was one of those ladies who presented themselves to the Prophet for effing. This information we can find again in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 5113. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. Muhammad had sex with his own aunt. This is nothing but pure incest. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, Grace Robert, exactly. I have to give it to you. Even a watermelon, again, even a watermelon would have not be safe from Muhammad's penis. Muhammad would even put his penis inside a watermelon if you would have created a hole inside of it. Right? Yeah, Muslimin? Do you agree? I mean, he was effing everyone. Lord of mercy. Now, guys, let's see what Muhammad himself. Look, this is Muhammad. This is Allah, brother, his sock puppet. And remember, we showed you from more than authentic hadiths, more than one authentic hadiths in earlier live shows, that Allah was a young man, looked like this, and he had curly hair wearing green clothing. This is Muhammad. Would he have insulted Aisha? Can we find in the most authentic sources that even Muhammad was insulting Aisha, cursing Aisha, insulting her? We showed you that he beat it the hell out of her, right? We showed you that in the early beginning of today's live show. So if you missed that, go rewatch it. And don't worry, guys, in a couple of hours from now, our admins will provide the timestamps, and Brother Phil Herrera will also provide again the reference under the video in the comment section. And of course, you can find them also here in the live chat if you missed today's live show. So, did Muhammad call Aisha all kind of names? Yes, he did. Yes, I can show you. Yes, I will. Watch. Here is a hadith that I found. Let me give you the link. Let's see if Muhammad would have run his mouth and started to insult Aisha, calling her the following. Narrated Aisha that the Prophet said to her, what did Muhammad say? Order your father Abu Bakr to lead the people in prayer. So go ask your father to lead the people in prayer. That's what Muhammad said. And Aisha is the one who is going to expose Muhammad. Watch. Because she is the one who is reporting the hadith. She replied, my father Abu Bakr is a soft-hearted person, and when he stands at your place, he will weep. Brother, my father is such a kind-hearted man. He is going to cry. This is the father of Aisha, guys. He's going to cry like a little girl, so he will not be able to lead the prayer. What? Okay. Really a nice story, brother. The Prophet repeated the same order, so he again commanded her, go ask your father Abu Bakr to lead the prayer. And she gave the same reply. So it turns out that Aisha didn't want to go to her father. The narrator, Shu'bah, said that the Prophet said, Muhammad said, look what Muhammad is going to call Aisha, guys. Look what Muhammad is going to call Aisha. Just watch. On the third or fourth time, you Aisha, so who is saying it? Muhammad saying it. You Aisha are like the female companions of Joseph. What does that mean, Rob? When Muhammad said, so Muhammad said to Aisha, you are like the female companions of Joseph, meaning you are what? You are a whore. Why? Because if you read the story about Joseph and the female companions in the story of Joseph, you understand that these women used to act like a bunch of whores. So what did Muhammad call her? You are a whore, Aisha, for not listening to me, not obeying what I'm telling you. Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, just called his own baby bride, Aisha, a whore. The final prophet, the best of example, the best creation that Allah put on the face of the planet, Muhammad, the best example of the Muslims, Muhammad, calling his own wife a whore? Wow. What's left? Ya Muslimin, your prophet just called Aisha a whore. Yeah, exactly, Phil Herrera. The story that we can find in the Quran in chapter 12 of the Quran, the story of Yusuf. Muhammad just called his own wife a whore. Yet Muslims would tell us Muhammad is the best moral person, the best person to follow. He was really kind. Every word that came out of his mouth was really beautiful. All the words that he said, he never insulted anyone, he never cursed anyone. But we see in your most authentic sources that your prophet just called Aisha a whore. A whore. Aisha, according to Muhammad, is a whore. Yeah, and exactly, G, we already showed that even Abu Bakr used to use Aisha as a punching bag, right? Punching bag. Aisha was being abused by Abu Bakr, by her father Abu Bakr, and by Muhammad also. Right? punching her, using her as a punching bag. If that's not enough, even calling her a whore only for not obeying what she's telling you. So not obeying what you are telling her, sorry. Aisha did not listen to Muhammad. She didn't want to go to her father because she knows her father. Her father is going to cry. Muhammad did not want to hear that, so he called her a whore. You're a whore, Aisha. Now guys, let us see what the Quran has to say about such people. If we go to chapter 24, let me give you the link. Just to sum it up, just to use the logic of the Quran against the fraud Prophet Muhammad, against Muhammad, look, Surah An-Nur, the light, chapter 24, ayah 26. Corrupt women like Aisha are for the corrupt men. Ding, 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 ding. So Muhammad is a filthy man. Aisha is automatically a filthy woman. And corrupt men, filthy men, are for filthy women like Aisha. Muhammad is filthy. Aisha is filthy. This is the logic of the Quran, guys. This is the logic of the Quran. I have nothing to do with this. This is your Quran. Since Aisha is a whore, according to Muhammad, and Muhammad is a filthy son of Satan, sleeping with his own out, 1 + 1. Filthy women are for filthy men, and filthy men are for filthy women. There you go. Muhammad is a filthy man. Aisha is a filthy woman, according to the Quran. I think exactly, Jim Khan. This is the halal fun that Zakir Naik was talking about. This is the halal fun, brother. Filthy son of Satan, which they call the prophet of Allah. I'm sure if Muhammad Hijab would have watched today's live show, guys, he would have enjoyed today's live show because we showed you that Aisha herself used to take out her tits and suckle young men. Aisha used to take out her titties and suckle young men. Since Muhammad Hijab wants to suck on the tits of another man's wife, in this case another Muslim man's wife, Muhammad Hijab would have go to Aisha to suckle on her titties. Right? To suckle on the titties of Aisha, yes. Right? Aisha, as we showed you, used to breastfeed young men. And we showed you from Tafsir Ibn Ashur, Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanweer, volume 4, page 297, Tafsir for Surah An-Nisa by Ibn Ashur, right? By Ibn Ashur, not my scholar. This is a giant Maliki scholar from the Maliki Madhab, the Maliki Sunni school. In his tafsir for Surah An-Nisa, he says, وكانت عائشة أم المؤمنين وكانت عائشة أم المؤمنين إذا أرادت أن يدخل عليها أحد الحجاب أرضعته. She breastfed him. Who? Aisha breastfed him. So any man who wanted to go and see Aisha, who wanted to enter upon her house to ask her maybe a question or advice, she immediately taking out her titties and breastfeeding him. Young man with beards, Rob? Yes. Taking out her tits and nipples and put her nipples inside the mouth of young men with big beards in the 7th century? Yes. Wow. I'm sure Aisha did not enjoy young men sucking on her nipples. Right, ya Muslimin? I'm sure Aisha did not enjoy young men sucking on the titties of Aisha, right? She did not enjoy it at all. No. She did not enjoy it. And guys, again, we showed you immediately here after this sentence, we see who gave the permission. Imagine, guys, Muhammad here is the one who gave the permission to Aisha to take out her nipples and allow young Muslim men to suckle them. Who ordered Aisha? Muhammad ordered Aisha. Who made Aisha a foul young little girl? Muhammad did that to her. Muhammad made her an evil little girl. A nasty, evil little girl. Guys, until now, no Muslim called me live on air. Why is that? No missed call. Where are the Muslims, guys? I'm sure Muhammad would have enjoyed the peep show. I'm sure Muhammad would have enjoyed Aisha taking out her breasts. Muhammad was a, that's what Muhammad was. He would enjoy watching his own wife Aisha suckling, taking out her tits and suckling young men. He would have enjoyed it, I'm sure, because he's the one giving permission. That's what the text is saying here in Tafsir ibn Ashur. By the permission, ذلك من إذن النبي, by the permission of Muhammad. By the permission of Muhammad, Rob, yes, that's what the Arabic is saying. Any Muslim. You see how, guys, do you see how Muhammad had no honor or any dignity? I mean, if you had honor or dignity, you would have not told your wife to take out your breast and give your nipples to young men. I mean, do you see how Muhammad was treating his own wives as whores? This is the reason why Muhammad called his wife Aisha a whore to begin with. You are a whore. You are taking your tits out anyway. You are taking your tits out anyway, Aisha. You are already suckling young boys, putting their mouth on your nipples. So you're a whore. Guys, I have nothing to do with this. I'm only reading. Stop calling me hater, ya Muslimin. I'm only reading what your text is saying. And I ask the questions. How is Aisha a Muslima? How is Muhammad a Muslim? Where is the dignity of the Prophet? How dare you to call him the best example? These are your books. Exactly, John Doe. I have nothing to do with it. Is there anyone who wants to call in? Christians maybe who want to call in? I saw a brother, I think, before the beginning of the live show. He wanted to call me. Now you can call if you like. If you have a question or whatever. Christians can call in too, guys. Not only Muslims. Any Muslim? Is there any Muslim? Is there any Muslim? Is there any Christian who wants to call, guys? Maybe we can take a call. Is there any hero of the Ummah who wants to call and refute me? Any Muslim? The thing is, guys, since Muhammad is an evil son of Satan, clearly he wanted his wives to be filthy like him, right? Muhammad wanted his wives, because he is a sexual perverted person, he made his wives sexually perverted too, right? Muhammad was getting raped as a young boy. Muhammad was being raped. Muhammad was sexually abused. So he sexually abused and scarred his wives like Aisha too, right? Muhammad was raped, Rob? No way. Yes, Muhammad was raped, and I can prove it. Rob, please prove that Muhammad was raped. Is there any Muslim who would say, no, it doesn't say that, RC. No. Any Muslim? Muhammad was sexually abused. Muhammad was sexually scarred. And this is when you are becoming, when you are experiencing such a thing in your life, and you become mentally disturbed and sexually disturbed, a sexual pervert, you're going to make your people around you, the poison that affected you, you're going to poison the rest around you. Rob, please prove it. Sure, why not? If we go to this book, look, guys, this book here, Al-Isaba fi Tamyiz al-Sahaba. That's the book title. That's the reference, guys. Again, references don't always have numbers. Hadiths not always have numbers. This is the reference. Al-Isaba fi Tamyiz al-Sahaba, volume 4 by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. Again, Ibn Hajar. The same Ibn Hajar, guys, that we showed you from today, right? That Aisha was washing her naked upper body and the young boys were watching. Same Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, but a different book, volume 4. If we go to the page that contains the disaster that I'm about to show you, that Muhammad was raped, page 11. Page 11. Again, the cover, the book is called Al-Isaba fi Tamyiz al-Sahaba, volume 4 by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. Page 11. Watch. And we scroll down. Page 11, we scroll down, all the way down, we find the following hadith. And the hadith is sahih. Look here under hadith sahih ala shart Muslim. Imam Muslim, the one who basically wrote the collection of Sahih Muslim. Imam Muslim himself, the student of Imam Bukhari. Hadith sahih ala shart Muslim. This hadith is sahih on the condition of Imam Muslim, who wrote Sahih Muslim. Right? So the hadith is sahih. Look what it says here on top. Let me first make it a little bit smaller. Look. The story goes like this, that people came to see Muhammad. People came to see Muhammad. Right? And this is mentioned by Ibn Ishaq. He said that people came to see Muhammad, and Salama told Muhammad, who Salama told Muhammad, فقالت, she said, Salama said, what did she say, Rob? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Ya Rasulullah, oh Messenger of Allah. That's what, guys, focus please. Salama said to Muhammad, Ya Rasulullah, oh Messenger of Allah, Ibn Ammak, the son of your uncle, meaning your cousin. Your cousin, let me type it out. Your cousin Muhammad, your cousin, O Prophet, your cousin, Tani, she means Aba Sufyan, meaning Aba Sufyan, Tani Aba Sufyan, meaning she meant Aba Sufyan, meaning your cousin, Aba Sufyan, wa ibn Amtak, and the son of your aunt, your other cousin, Tani Abdullah. Who is the other cousin? Abdullah. So we have Aba Sufyan and we have Abdullah. Two people came to see Muhammad. Guys, two direct cousins of Muhammad came to see him. Then look at the response of Muhammad. فَقَالَ, who? Muhammad said. Who? Muhammad said. The Prophet said, La haja fihuma, I have nothing to do with them. Muhammad says, La haja fihuma, meaning I have nothing to do with them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them, Muhammad said. Ama ibn ammi, who? Abu Sufyan, my cousin, Abu Sufyan, my cousin, Ama ibn ammi, fahataka irdi. Ding, 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 ding. What does Muhammad say? Muhammad said, but regarding my cousin Abu Sufyan, he raped me. Guys, Muhammad's cousin raped Muhammad. Muhammad's cousin raped Muhammad. Is me saying this, is Rob Christian fabricating this about Muhammad, or are the Islamic books saying that Muhammad got raped by his own family members? So Muhammad took it up to bum? Exactly. Get stuck for Allah. Another man made Muhammad the public toilet. Another man made Muhammad to be a public toilet. Get stuck for Allah. Yeah. Guys, do you see how damaging this is? Imagine if you're a Muslim man and you're reading this about your Prophet. And this is a sahih hadith. I have nothing to do with this. Again, guys, look. Hadith sahih. Hadith sahih. This is a sound, this is an authentic hadith on the condition of Imam Muslim. Shart ala Imam Muslim. Ala shart Muslim, meaning on the condition of Imam Muslim who wrote Sahih Muslim. The Sahih hadith, brother. Sahih. Muhammad got raped is Sahih hadith? Yes. As clear as the sun, brother. It's so clear. It's such a Sahih hadith. It's as clear as the sun. Muhammad said, Ama ibn ammi, fahataka irdi. My cousin raped me, Muhammad said. No, guys, the text here, guys, don't add, okay? Don't add to the text. The text is saying, look, Abu Sufyan is Ibn Am, the Prophet, meaning the son of the uncle. Abu Sufyan is the son of the uncle. That's what the text is saying. I'm not going to add. Guys, the text says the son of the uncle, Abu Sufyan. So the son of the uncle raped Muhammad, meaning his cousin raped Muhammad. Wow. So do you see, guys, why Aisha became a bad, filthy little girl? Because Muhammad was a filthy man. He became filthy because he was sexually abused when he was young by his own family. If this is not enough, if we go, Rob, go easy on the Prophet, man. Go easy on the Prophet, man. If we go to Majma' al-Zawaid, if we go, guys, look at this reference. This is the reference. Again, I can't give you a hadith number because this is the reference. Hadith don't always come with numbers. The book is called Majma' al-Zawaid wa Manba' al-Fawaid, Volume 8 by Imam al-Hafiz al-Haythami, the scholar called al-Haythami. In his book Majma' al-Zawaid wa Manba' al-Fawaid, Volume 8. And we go to the following page. This is the page. Page number 334. Look, the reference is on top. Majma' al-Zawaid wa Manba' al-Fawaid, Volume 8, page 334 by Imam al-Haythami. Page 334. We can read that Muhammad was raped by naked men that looked like naked Indian people. So basically black people from India. Black people from India. They are called what? Az-Zut. They are called Az-Zut. كأنهم الزُّط. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Look, guys. This is your Islamic book, Muslims. I have nothing to do with this. And Rob, is this hadith sahih? Oops. وَرِجَالَهُ رِجَالَ الصَّحِيحِ. And all the men in the chain of narration are from al-Sahih. So the hadith is Sahih because every man inside the chain, every man that is reporting the story are from the people of Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, for example, right? This is why they are called the men of as-Sahih, meaning all the men in the chain are trustworthy. Did you catch it? All the men in the chain of this report are trustworthy. So the hadith is more than Sahih. So those naked people are black Indian people, and it continues saying here, Inshallah, if Allah wills, Inshallah, if Allah wills, why would Allah will it? But anyway, Inshallah, if Allah wills, Laysa alayhim thiyab, meaning they have no clothing on, they are naked. Laysa alayhim thiyab. So they do not have any clothing. They are naked, fully naked. فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. What does that mean, Rob? It means those naked men, started to ride the messenger of Allah, Muhammad. Those naked men, they look like a zut, black Indian naked men without any clothing, naked, fully naked. They started to ride Rasulullah. They started to ride Rasulullah. Muhammad was raped during all his life. Muhammad was raped by his own family. Muhammad was raped while being a prophet by naked men. And the story continues saying that it happened all night long until sunrise. So they raped him until sunrise. Those naked group of men rode Muhammad, abused him sexually all night long until the sun went up, until the rising of the sun. And Muhammad confirms that he was in much pain. Muhammad was in pain. Now ask yourself what the area in Muhammad's body was experiencing pain. Where Muhammad in his body, I mean in his bum. Lord have mercy. Anyway, you get the idea. All night long, all night long. Rob, do you have a translation for that? Sure. Let me give you a translation, guys. Here is the translation. Maybe we can also put it on the screen. Why not? Here is the link for the translation of this hadith. Let me try. I hope this website will work. This is not my translation, guys. This translation is done by a Coptic Arabic-speaking Christian from Egypt. Not sure if the website will work. It's very slow. No, it's loading, I think. Okay. Let me give you the link again, guys. I hope it will work today. I'm not sure. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not working. Okay, here. This is the website that contains the translation, guys. Hadith Sahih. And we showed you exactly the hadith is Sahih. Look, the hadith is Sahih. Hadith that is Sahih says that a group of naked tramps, I love this translation, naked tramps kept raping Muhammad all night long, baby. Naked man. Imagine if they would have said, Allahu Akbar. Take it easy, boys. This is the Prophet, brother. My back already hurts. Allahu Akbar. Nuclear bomb in the bomb of Muhammad. Hadith says that a group of naked tramps kept raping the Prophet Muhammad. And the translator, guys, is a Coptic Christian, I think. His name is Magnus of Alexandria. Naked people riding Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam until sunrise. Oh boy. Yeah, you get the idea. We already mentioned it, right? Naked people riding Rasulullah, kept riding Rasulullah. And Muhammad confirms that he was in much pain. I wonder which part of his body was in pain. Oh boy. Guys, I think we did a lot of damage today. I wanted to go live much earlier. Sorry for this. Maybe some people in Asia are already asleep. But we had family members over, guys. We were celebrating. Let me share it with you also. Today was a wonderful day. Yesterday too, we celebrated on 2 different days because, we are on lockdown. Not many people can come and visit us. But we did, how do you call it again? Gender review, right? Gender reveal because we're going to have a little girl, guys. We're going to have a little girl. So me and my wife, she's expecting, and we're going to have a little girl. This is the first time that I told you this, guys. We already have a young boy, beautiful baby boy, but we're going to have a girl this time. So in a couple of months now, Lord willing, we will have a little beautiful little girl, a gift from above. So sorry for that. Yeah, I had to wait, and this is why I went live after brother CP. I know that CP was live before, so I waited, and then to finish, for him to finish, because I don't want to go live at the same time. And of course it's not nice to do a live show while you have people in your house. So we had some beautiful 2 beautiful days. We celebrated our little daughter with our families. So yeah, thanks to the Lord. Turned out to be a beautiful day, and we did a live show too. So yeah, thanks to the Lord. It was a really beautiful day today. A really beautiful day today. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, for this awesome day. Thank you guys for your prayers. Because of your prayers, we recovered from COVID. I was sick for 2 weeks, guys. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your financial support, guys. I'm always speechless how many beautiful people out there are contributing, are financially supporting our ministry. And Lord willing, we can do more and more and more devastating and damaging live shows and videos like this one today. Sorry for going live so late, but yeah, I promised you guys. We have Amina Umrah. What is Amina Umrah saying? May Allah take your soul tonight, so Aisha can slap you. First of all, Amina, you're now cursing me. You wish death upon me. It's okay. I forgive you. May our living God of the Holy Bible forgive you, first of all. Amina Umrah, I know you're a triggered person. And if you at least have watched from the beginning of the live show, we showed you from your most authentic sources that your beloved mother, Aisha, was breastfeeding young boys, taking out her tits. If you're a woman, you should have been, you should leave Islam immediately, because Aisha was breastfeeding young men with beards. I mean, if you're a woman, you should be disgusted of your mother, Aisha, the mother of the believers, the baby bride Muhammad, the baby bride of Muhammad. So I understand that you're triggered and you wish death upon me. Again, let me quote, guys. You know how Muslims are. I understand. Put yourself in their shoes. She says again. Let me post again what she says, guys. I don't care. I had a beautiful day today, guys, and no Muslim can take it from me. And on top of that, guys, we exposed Muhammad and we destroyed Muhammad and showed you how evil Muhammad and his wife Aisha are. Amina Umrah says, may Allah take your soul tonight, Rob Christian, so Isa alayhi salam can slap you in the heavens, inshallah. First of all, your Isa is not my Jesus. Your Isa is a fake version of my Jesus. That's point number one. Point number two, my Bible says, my Lord Jesus Christ, my real Lord Jesus Christ said, anyone who insults you, right? Anyone who insults you is going to be a blessing for you. So thank you for your blessing. And thank you for not having the answers, not having the refutation of my today's live stream. You cannot refute me. The only thing you can do is insult me and curse me. So congratulations. Thank you for showing us that you are using the same curse of your prophet, the same filthy language of your filthy, sexually perverted prophet, who was being sexually abused by his own people, by his own family. And we showed you that Muhammad was raped. Your prophet got raped by his own cousin. Ama ibnu ammi fahataka irdi. Muhammad said, but regarding my cousin, he raped me. And of course it's sahih. Hadith sahih. Let me make it bigger. Maybe you're blind. Hadith sahih. The sahih is hadith is sahih on the condition of Imam Muslim, shart Muslim, ala shart Muslim, sahih hadith. And Muhammad said, أما ابن عمي أبا ابن عمي فهاتك عرضي. My cousin raped me. That's what your prophet said. And even if that's not enough, in Majma' al-Zawad wa Manba' al-Fawaid, volume 8, by Imam al-Haythami, your prophet was raped by naked men. Of course, another Sahih hadith. كَإِنَّهُمْ الزُّطْ, black look-alike Indian people, they are called the Zut. Insha'Allah, لَيْسَ عَلَيْهِمْ ثِيَاب, so they have no clothing on. فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ, they started to ride your prophet like a donkey that he is, like a bicycle. So they were raping him, they were sexually abusing your prophet, whereas Allah was enjoying the show, the sex show. And look, the hadith is sahih. وَرِجَالَهُمَّ رِجَالُ الصَّحِيحِ, the men in the chain are from a sahih, highly sahih hadith. The naked man came and kept riding your prophet. Naked man raping the prophet of Islam? Yes. Hadith sahih? Yes. Again, here is the reference. Majma' al-Zawad wa Manba' al-Fawaid, volume 8 by Imam al-Haythami. Takbir for the raped prophet, brother. Takbir for the raped prophet. Muhammad was raped all his life, man. While being a young boy and even as an adult while being a prophet. And Allah did not protect him from rape. And Muhammad confirms that he was in pain, feeling heaviness and pain in his body because of all the rape by naked men. Muhammad became the donkey. Muhammad became the donkey, brother. Yeah. Imagine they call this a prophet while Allah not even protecting him from rape. فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. They started to rape Muhammad. Is there any question about today's live show, guys? So do you now understand why Aisha became filthy like her husband, Muhammad? Muhammad was a sexually abused, sexually perverted person. Of course, Aisha, adapting his teaching, his sunnah, of course she's going to be a foul, disgusting, nasty little girl like her husband Muhammad. And we showed you what she was doing. We showed you that even men came and slept in her house, having wet dreams in the house of Aisha. Abdullah ibn Shihab al-Khawlani, he said, I had a wet dreams in the house of Aisha. Look at this disgusting woman, man. And she not only said that, she did not only allow men to come have wet dreams in her house, she even was talking in this filthy language about her husband Muhammad, about the Prophet. عن عائشة قالت كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقبل وهو صائم. يقبل وهو صائم, meaning he was kissing his wife. He was kissing his wives when he was fasting. وإياكم, again, وإياكم يملك إربه كما كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يملك إربه. Meaning Aisha said, no man can grab and hold his penis. No man, listen carefully guys, and remember, Aisha is talking to the Sahaba in the 7th century. No man can grab his penis like my husband can. That's what Aisha said. Aisha must talk about the penis of her husband. What would you say about such a woman today? What would you say about such a woman when you see a woman on the streets talking this way about her husband? What would you call her? Huh? What would you call her? What would you call such a woman? Of course, you're going to call her a filthy, nasty woman of the streets. Filthy, dirty woman. Like her husband, who was committing incest. We showed you today that Muhammad even committed incest. He slept with his aunt, Khawla bint Hakim. Khawla bint Hakim was one of the women who gave herself to Muhammad to be effed. This is in Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 5113. We showed you that the same Khawla, in Khawla bint Hakim, she is one of the aunts of Muhammad. And to be specific, Khawla, guys, Khawla is the sister of his mother, Amina. So the aunt of Muhammad, Muhammad sleeping with his own aunt, committing sexual immorality, committing incest. What a disgusting, foul, nasty prophet. What a disgusting, foul, nasty Aisha. No calls, guys. I hope you benefited from today's live show. I hope you can use our teaching in your debates with Muslims. I hope you can bookmark and save all the reference, guys. We gave you all the references today. So thank you for being here. You see, and Muslims who were watching only came to insult me and wish death upon me. Well, this is not the first time. This is the story of my life. Muslims cannot refute me. Muslims can only insult me and wish death upon me because they have no refutation, they have no answer, they can only curse and wish death upon us because they know everything that we are showing you guys are from the most authentic sources. Is there anyone who wants to call, guys? I mean, my Skype is open. Why are you waiting for me to... just call me, man. Rob, is someone is allowed to call you? Yes, my Skype is open. I'm waiting for a call, actually. Again, my Skype ID is TheRobChristian. No need to ask me, man. Just call. Beehive. If you're more man than Aisha, your mother Aisha, again, Beehive, if you are more man than Aisha, your mother, call me and defend the honor of your prophet. Defend your prophet live on air, man. Come on. We are waiting, brother. Any Muslim guest out there who can defend his prophet? I will show you defense. Brother, I will show you defense. Yeah, I'm waiting, man. I will show you defense. Make sure to say inshallah if you dare to call. If you're not a troll, make sure to say inshallah or ask Prophet Google, and maybe it's a good advice to bring your imam with you. The last imam, guys, that I debated was an imam on Paul Talk in the Paul Talk days. Imagine Muslim imams and shuyukh do not dare to call us live on air. Why is that? They stopped because they know what will happen to them, right? The last imam that I debated, guys, was in Paul Talk, and his name was Imam Ruhi. He's a sheikh from Al-Azhar, and I made really shish kebab out of him and his prophet, brother. Actually, I had 2 debates with him, if I remember. I had at least 2 debates. I lost count, guys. It has been too long ago. But that was the last time that an imam would have dared to call me in our room. I wonder why. Any Muhammadan? Where are the EF Dawah boys? Yeah, Yani. Yeah, exactly, that guy, Harry L. Johnson. Sheikh Ruhi from Al-Azhar. He always loved to use the word Yani, meaning, Yani, I mean. Bunch of cowards. Of course, Simon. Bunch of cowards. Any Muhammadan black stone licker out there who is more man than his mother Aisha? Maybe you can call us and refute us. I don't think any Muslim would dare to call us today, guys. They claim that they are the fastest growing religion. They claim to have the biggest number out there of believers, yet not one Muslim dares to call me. And they all claim we have more than 1.6 billion Muslims. They count the Shia, they count the Ahmadiyya, they count the Quran-only Muslims. Turns out in the end they are all Muslims suddenly, And they make all kind of claims. Islam is the fastest dying religion, cult. Right? How many times have you heard from a Muslim in the comment section? Islam is the fastest religion. Why would anyone keep repeating that like a parrot? Because clearly Islam is dying, so they need to come up with all kind of things to, make Islam look as they say it's growing. It's not growing at all. It's actually the fastest dying cult. Everybody knows that. They know that. So, just to convince themselves, whatever puts you asleep at night, right, guys? Whatever puts them asleep at night, they will try to first convince themselves that Islam is the fastest dying cult. So, have you ever seen a Christian doing that? Of course not. We know Christianity is the biggest religion, right? The only true religion. But we don't need to keep parroting that every comment, man. Yeah, viruses spread fast too, but Islam does not spread anymore. Islam, guys, do you know how Islam is only spreading? By birth, right? Look at me, we're going to have 2 children, if we can handle it, maybe 3 at most. Lord willing, what will happen in the future, I don't know. But Muslims, they have 5, 6, 7 children, so that's the only way for Islam to grow. It's not growing because of the truth, because it's such a beautiful, true religion. Of course not. It's only growing because of birth. But it won't help you much, right? Because every year, according to Al Jazeera news TV station, every year, only in Africa, in the continent of Africa, guys, every year, 6,200,000 Muslims become apostates. So every year you have 6,200,000 ex-Muslims. Imagine. More than 6 million Muslims become apostates. That's only in Africa. What about other continents on this planet? Do you know that there are more than 4 million Egyptians? Imagine, this is Egypt, part of Africa, right? In Egypt alone, you have more than 4 million. That was on TV also. More than 4 million Muslims in Egypt alone, where you have the Al-Azhar Shuyukh, right? Al-Azhar University, where the Quran basically comes from 1924. The Hafs Quran. The same country, more than 4 million Muslims live a fake Muslim life. They are nothing but closet Muslims, pretending to be Muslims because they are afraid to come out and say we are apostates. You know the consequences, right? So they pretend to be Muslims, yet they live a fake Muslim life. They don't pray, they don't go to the mosque. But when someone asks them, are you a Muslim? Of course they were going to say yes, because they fear for their lives. They fear for their families to disown them. Imagine, guys, living in a Muslim country like Egypt and dare to say, I'm an ex-Muslim. Imagine what will happen to you. Even closet imams, exactly, Phil Herrera. Many imams live a Muslim life, but pretending to be Muslims. Father Zachariah Butros, guys, live on air said once, we receive many calls from imams and emails from imams, but they beg us to not expose them publicly, saying that they are ex-Muslims. They pretend to be Muslim imams, but they are not Muslim imams. They pretend to be imams. That's what Father Zachariah Butros said. Liar! The beehive, is that the only thing you can say today? Liar! Okay, call me. Let's see who's the liar. Liar! You and your prophet are a bunch of liars, man. The irony is that only you Muslims are a bunch of liars. Let me show you who the real liar is. Look. Look how you Muslims lie when you translate Arabic hadith. Look. Abdul Beehive, look who the real liar is. Look, this is Sunan This is what? Sunan Abi Dawood. Look, Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 4933. Do you see it? Look how you Muslims lie in the translations. Look, it says here that Aisha, when she was about to get effed by Muhammad, she says, I menstruated. Does the Arabic say I menstruated? Of course not. The Arabic says, ay tanaffasat. She breathed. Why? Because she was playing on her swing. She was running. Look, she was swinging. She was running and she was laughing. It was Aisha's a little girl. She is running, right? You know, my son, guys, for example, my son, he is running a complete marathon every day. He has so much energy, you have no idea, guys. He's running all over the place. So, of course, he's going to be out of breath in the end. And that was what Aisha was, out of breath. So how they translated as I menstruated. But the Arabic says I breathed. She breathed. Ay tanaffasat. If you know a little bit Arabic, you know that it means she breathed. Now to expose the liars who you call Muslim translators and scholars, look, I found the same hadith but in a different book. Look, this is a screenshot, guys. This is a screenshot from the physical book, page 327, Sunan Abi Dawood, same hadith number, 4933. Look, we scroll down. Here, they are not lying in the translation. Look what it says. And Aisha, started to breathe deeply. Look, ay tanaffasat, breathing deeply. So how is breathing on another website it becomes, menstruating, you filthy liars. You see, sunnah.com is created by liars. So who is the liar? You Muslims. You see it? While the Arabic does not say she menstruated. You see, you always try to protect the pedophilia of your prophet. You always try to protect the pedophile who you call prophet. But when we find the correct translations, it will expose you liars, you bunch of liars and deceivers. You see the deception? Exactly, John Doe. Imagine the deception that they need to use to deceive not only Muslims who don't know Arabic, and remember, more than 90% of the Muslim population on this planet don't speak one word Arabic. So do you see how they get deceived? On top of that, they will try to deceive Christians also when you ask them about such hadiths, right? I challenge any Muslim to show me one hadith where it says that Aisha reached the age of puberty when Muhammad effed her. I challenge the biggest sheikh on this planet. I challenge the biggest sheikh on this planet to show me one hadith where it says that Aisha reached the age of puberty when Muhammad effed her. Can you show me that hadith? Show it to me, baby. Please show it to me, baby. Because all the hadith actually destroy you and expose your lies. Please show it to me. Stop calling us liars and deceivers, because the only liars and deceivers are you Muslims. The beehive. Are you saying that your Allah cannot go to the toilet? Wait. Are you saying that your Allah cannot go to the toilet? Are you sure? What if I can show you that Allah has a penis? If Allah has a penis, he must go to the toilet too, right? And this is in your Quran. Let me show him from the Quran. Look at this. Surah Al-Anbiya, hadith number 17. Abdul, beehive, you idiot. Ya Jahil ibn Jahil, your prophet, your God has a penis. Look, if we were to choose a pastime, we could have chosen it from ourselves if we want to. So if Allah wants to have a sex partner, he could have chosen it from ourselves. Now, to understand what the ourselves are, we need to go to the tafsir. Who is the ourselves? Why is Allah saying ourselves? You Muslims always told us that Allah is only one God, but turns out that there are many beings, many divine beings like Allah. Ourselves. Min ladunna, ourselves. Why is Allah saying ourselves? Chosen from ourselves? Sex partners from ourselves? Does Allah have a PP? Of course Allah has a PP. Watch. If we go to a tafsir, guys, if we go to the tafsir, we go to the same chapter, same ayah. Let me change it to English. Let me change it to English. Tafsir al-Jalalain. Yes, Tafsir al-Jalalain, guys. Look. Had we desired, Tafsir al-Jalalain, chapter 21, chapter 21, ayah 17. Al-Jalalain, Tafsir al-Jalalain. Had we desired to find some diversion, that which provides diversion in the way of a partner, meaning a sexual partner or a child. So a sex partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves. Now, who are the ourselves? Who is Allah going to have sex with? With a huri, a beautiful eyed huri, with a vagina that no man ever touched, no jinn ever touched, a virgin huri, yes, or Jibreel. So Allah is going to finger Jibreel, or maybe Allah will F Jibreel. Allah's sex partner is Jibreel. So that means Allah must have a penis. So you see, when you Muslims talk, we're going to use your own words against you in the court of law. And today, live on air is my court of law. So Mr. Beehive, or whatever your name is, Mr. Beehive, or whatever your name is, you just expose your Allah, man. Your Allah has a penis. Your Allah has a penis, Mr. Beehive. It says a partner or a child. Are you stupid or are you blind? So a sex partner. And why is it, so why ourselves? I mean, you Muslims say beautiful eyed huris are created. Angels are created. So why is Allah saying ourselves? Ladunna. Are you saying that Jibreel is divine? And huris are divine too? And are you saying that Allah will put his penis in Jibreel? Allah will sleep with Jibreel? Yeah, you see, guys, exactly. Beehive, you just got your Allah fingered, busted. And maybe Jibreel will sleep with Allah and Jibreel will put his penis in Allah. Furthermore, let me actually show you that even Allah, guys, look, let me show you that Allah is leaking semen, so Allah must have a penis. What, Rob? What did you say, Rob? Allah leaks semen from his throne? Yes, brother. Allah is leaking semen from his throne. No way, Rob. Get out of here, Rob. You're kidding, right? I mean, you already showed us that Muhammad got raped by naked man. You showed us that Muhammad got raped by his own cousin from Sahih Hadiths. And you're going also to show us that Muhammad's Allah will leak semen from underneath the throne? Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Beehive, are you ready, Beehive? Do you think I can prove to you that Allah leaks semen from underneath his throne? It's raining semen from Allah's throne. It's leaking semen from underneath Allah's throne. Are you ready, brother? Beehive, are you ready? Beehive? Semen is leaking? Take out your umbrellas, guys. Take out your umbrellas, baby. Any Muhammadan before I saw him? Is there any Muslim who would say, no, it doesn't say that, Rob. RC, it doesn't say that, RC. Semen leaking from underneath the throne of Allah, yes. Let me show you guys. let me show you that semen leaks from underneath the throne. Guys, you know what? Let me change it a little bit because, sometimes it becomes boring when I speak all the time. Let me show you a video, a beautiful video that I actually uploaded before on YouTube, proving to you that Allah's semen leaks from underneath his throne. Watch.
ايه سمعانا
اخوي اكو حديث النبي يقول
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد.
نعم.
وين رايحه يا زينه وين؟
ركزوا وياي. يقول رأيت ربي في صورة شاب أمرد. زين بشرفك الله شاب أمرد أخوي؟ شنو هذا الكلام يعني؟ معقولة إله الإسلام شاب أمرد؟ يعني شاب حلو؟ تدري الدليل؟ تفضل. يقول إنه رأيت ربي في صورة شاب أمرد، وهذا الحديث من هذا الطريق صححه جمع من علماء المسلمين، ومنهم الإمام أحمد وأبو زرع الرازي والطبراني وأبو الحسن ابن يشار. تسمعني أخوي؟
ايه سمعانا.
يقول إنه الله شاب أمرد. مو هذه المشكلة، المشكلة أيضا إنه الله هذا الشاب الأمرد يقاعد الرسول معاه على العرش. تفضل.
Watch this part, guys. Muhammad sits on the throne of Allah.
تفسير الطبري.
محمود الذي وعد الله نبيه. وقف ما عاد بدي اركز. وقف يا رجال وقف. انت اصلا بده يلحقك ذنب انك عم تنشر هيك شيء وتطالع هيك شيء. عرفت؟
ليش اخوي؟
So guys, this Abdul here, he's shocked. He doesn't have any clue. He's shocked of what he's hearing. He says, you are fabricating these lies. Like any Muslim who would say, come to our live shows. Rob, it's your fabrication. No, that's what your Muslim books, like At-Tabari is saying. You idiots, at least focus.
نضحك على الناس يعني لازم نخفيها هذه الأشياء.
ما نضحك على الناس. رب العالمين معروف. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد. عرفت؟ بدك تسمع على هيك ناس. هذا واحد مريض يلي عم يحكي هالسوالف هاي. وانت جاي تصدقه؟
يعني النبي مريض لما يقول انه الله شاب امرد؟ النبي مريض؟ نبي الاسلام؟
انت شنو دينك؟
هنا يقول المقام المحمود.
انت شنو دينك؟ انت بس قول لي شنو دينك.
هسه اقول لك شنو ديني، بس اقرا هذا الآية. او الله انه المقام المحمود الذي وعد الله نبيه ان يبعثه اياه معه على العرش. نزل.
he flew. Guys, he run.
هو ان يقاعده معه على العرش. يعني الله شاب أمرد يقاعد محمد على العرش وياه.
Wow. Muhammad and Allah sitting on a tree. Kiss I-I-I-N-G.
يطلع مني من فوق العرش.
Allah and Muhammad.
مني يخرج من تحت العرش. هذا وين؟ في المستدرك على الصحيحين، كتاب الفتن والملاحم، ذكر إحياء الأموات ونفخ الصور، ذكر شفاعة النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم، والمقام المحمود. يعني من يقعد فوق بالمقام المحمود النبي.
The throne, yes.
فوق العرش. ايش راح يصير في حديث المستدرك؟
What will happen?
1565 يقول انه الله شو يسوي بعدين؟ انه الله يرسل شنو؟ فيرسل الله ماء من تحت العرش كمنير رجال.
Semen of man, like semen of man. So Allah leaks semen from underneath his throne. When Muhammad sits on the throne of Allah.
الجزء الخامس صفحة 697. خلاصة حكم المحدث صحيح على شرط الشيخين. الحديث صحيح. مصدر آخر مجمع الزوائد ومنبع الفوائد.
صحيح.
كتاب البحث باب إمارات الساعة وقيامها. حديث 42 كتاب البعث بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم باب إمارات الساعة وقيامها في مجمع الزوائد. قلت وقد أقدمت إمارات الساعة في كتاب الفتن. هذا الحديث 18305. قال شنو؟ فيرسل الله ثم يرسل الله ماء من تحت العرش يمني كمنير رجال.
يسعد لي قلبك يا حبيب. كيفك؟ شو اخبارك؟
Here's another Muslim, guys. Let's watch. This is so funny, bro.
سؤال اخوي الحبيب.
تفضل. 100,000 سؤال.
شنو اسمك؟
تيم.
الله يخليك اخ تيم. اخ تيم اكو
brother تيم another Muslim.
الإسلامية انه الله يقاعد النبي معاه على العرش. هاي نقطة أولى. وبعدين الله من يقاعد النبي معاه على العرش يطلع مني من تحت العرش كمني الرجال. معقولة استغفر الله النبي ينكحب الله فوق العرش.
Allah effing Muhammad effing Allah and Allah effing Muhammad.
لا اعطيك تريد الدليل نزل. مرحبا اخوي الحبيب شلونك؟
Another run.
على قلبي.
الله يخليك اخوي الحبيب. ممكن اسالك سؤال؟
تفضل.
اخوي اكو حديث النبي يقول شفت ربي رايت ربي بصوره شاب امرد واقعدني معه على العرش، وحديث يقول انه النبي من قعد مع الله على العرش انه والله كان بصوره شاب امرد ظل يطلع مني مثل مني الرجال.
Semen leaking from underneath the throne of Allah because Muhammad sits on the throne of Allah.
الله فوق العرش.
Guys, Allah becomes sexually aroused. Allah becomes horny because Muhammad sits on the throne of Allah, and they do a lot of kissing, and Allah starts to leak semen. Allah's leaking, guys. Take out your umbrellas. Allah's leaking.
شلون تبي حيس دين؟
طب اسالك سؤال.
تحب اعطيك الدليل؟
ثانية اسالك سؤال.
تفضل.
تسنيه؟
لا انا تركت الاسلام لان شفت النبي.
اسمع.
إيه؟
انت مالك سني ما؟
لا
والله لا يرجعك للاسلام لانه هيك اسلام ما بدنا عالم زي الشكلات.
But it's you in your books, you idiot. He run. All of them run, guys. You see all of them run.
تعال قل لي اعطيني الدليل حتى اعطيك الدليل. قل لي اعطيني الدليل حتى اعطيك الدليل.
Oh boy. Oh man. Beautiful. Yeah, Mohammedans, did you enjoy that? Allah leaks semen. I mean, take out your umbrella, man. Take out your umbrella, man. Oh man. And you guys ask me, how can you be so patient with Islam for so many years? How can you talk about Islam for so many years? Well, Islam is a nice comedy movie, man. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope Beehive will think twice again before try to insult me, because whenever you try to insult me, I will use your own words against your Allah and against your Prophet. Turns out Allah has a penis, and Allah becomes sexually horny, aroused, because Muhammad and Allah are having a lot of sexy time on the throne of Allah, and Allah starts to leak semen. So, who is effing who? Is Allah effing Muhammad or Muhammad effing Allah? Allahu a'lam, brother. Anyway, guys, I hope you benefited from today's live show. We had a lot of fun today. Muslims did not dare to call me today. But what else is new? I mean, I myself wouldn't have not dared to call me if there was a Muslim version of Rob Christian. After this nasty, evil that we showed you today. We went to the most authentic sources, guys. Everything that we showed you today was sahih. Everything that we showed you from was either the Quran or the Sahih Hadith. And no Muslim dare to call me live on air. I understand you, man. I feel you. I know people like Beehive are very triggered, but they would not dare to call us live on air because Muhammad's honor is not important enough to defend their prophet. So, they have to agree with us because they know everything we read, and we are only reading, guys. We are only reading from the most authentic Islamic books. They know what we are showing is correct. So, but they will get triggered and they will insult us and call us all kind of names or wish death upon us. Story of my life. What can we do? I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you benefited. I hope you took notes. And I hope you can go to use this information in your debates with Muslims. Guys, again, don't debate Muslims about the Bible. Please, for the love of God. It is 2022. I hope you are slowly realizing and learning that debating Muslims or talking about the Bible with Muslims is not going to work. To help a Muslim out of this man-made evil satanic cult, first you need to expose Muhammad. You need to expose this cult. You need to break this Islamic wall that they built around themselves the moment they are born in this cult. And then if they become ex-Muslims and they realize that there is no truth in Islam, they might be open for the gospel. I mean, you were witnesses a couple days ago, guys. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember. We had at least 2 Muslims who left Islam live on air, man. And they became Christians. Brother Samir, he left Islam. And he called me live on air and he accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior just a couple of days ago, man. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your financial support. Keep us and keep our admins in your prayers, guys. Lord willing, our admins will provide the timestamps. Admins, I did not see Deborah Rai here, so either Sister Dragon Daenerys will provide the timestamps, and I hope maybe someone else, one of the admins, can do it instead of her, because she's been doing it for many times now. Harold Johnson, can you take over for once? Or maybe another admin? If you cannot, maybe our dear Sister Dragon Daenerys can do it again. Please talk to one another, admins, and maybe one of you can provide the timestamps. And Phil Herrera, in a couple of hours from now, our brother, one of the admins, will provide the references that we mentioned today in the comment section. Or if you can't wait, when the replay live chat will appear again, it will take around maybe 15 minutes for YouTube to process today's long live show. So you can find the reference that I was posting in the live chat. Or if you have some patience, Phil Herrera will provide the links in the comment section. Thank you for being here, guys. Okay, Dragon Daenerys will provide the timestamps. Okay, thank you, Dragon Daenerys. God bless you, dear sister. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you for being here, guys. Again, Jesus Christ is our Lord. Every knee will bow, every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. And Muhammad, his Sahaba, his wives were nothing but bunch of evil, satanic cult members. And Muhammad is the cult leader of them all. Please, Muslims, leave Islam. Drop Muhammad like the fraud that he was, the filthy, sexually perverted prophet, and come back home to your Lord and my Lord Jesus Christ. There is wood, guys. We will see each other very, very soon again. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. God bless you. Go with the peace of Christ, and may our Lord and living God, Jesus Christ, bless you, your families, your loved ones. Bye-bye. See you very soon again. Deus will. Bye-bye. God bless. Backup channel, please subscribe. Did you subscribe, guys?